story ready.
Oh, did you make a thumb? I could post a thumb too.
I just used like a one we had already real quick of me and you. I could send you that.
Doc.
Okay, yo. Anyone in here? Anyone in here? Make some noise. Make some noise. We live and direct. Let me get the link. Make sure we good. Make sure the
Yes,
volume's
sir.
good. All that.
We up in this thing. Back with another one. Man, we
Yep,
getting our
sounds good. Sounds good.
topics. We getting our topics up today, boy. What?
Let me post the story real quick. Fuck. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Sup, littlest bros. Chills, scarred soul.
No way that's someone's name in the chat.
That's my boy. Shout out to Scar Soul.
Oh, I thought it said littlest bros. What's the deal, chat, man? Y'all got to tap in with me. You feel me? Look at that fight review video. We definitely gonna get into that as well. You know, we're gonna be talking about that as well. I haven't gotten Moose's opinion. We saved it for the stream. You know what I'm saying? He was in my chat earlier saying it was just some LA copium and I should give it a few days. We'll be all right. We'll shake it off in a few days, but I don't know if that's the case. Let's jump it off with that one, Moose. So what you saying? Did you get to review the fight and stuff?
I
or
watched
you saying
every
Blueface took an
single
L?
second of every fight of that event. I was at work.
Okay.
Was I at work? No, I was off work, but I was just editing and shit, just chilling at home, doing laundry on my cool and shit. I watched every second of every fucking bout from beginning to end. First fight to last fight.
And what you saying? What you saying? How you okay? But no. Before we get into the main question, so since you watched every bout from beginning to end, how did you feel about the judging and the results of the night? Were there any where you were like, I don't know, that was a little bit of a wobbler?
It really wasn't until the end. Honestly, the last two were the only ones where anyone said anything. But also, it was the best one so far. If you watch it from beginning to end, they were chunking them. I'm not gonna lie, they were throwing them things. There was people getting knocked out. There was people getting TKO'd. There's people just standing in the middle of the ring and just throwing both of them, just socking each other in the face, just beating each other silly. It was very entertaining. I'm not gonna lie, it was really good fights. And even the last two were really good. I think Blueface, because on watching it live, I had Super Hot winning, I had Blueface winning. Then I rewatched versus Super Hot versus Gypsy, and Super Hot did lose that fight. I was rooting so hard against the racists that it took control of my brain, and the commentary didn't help. You know what I'm saying? That was one of the biggest criticisms of the whole night, is from the whole chat and everyone, the commenters, is that the commentary was too skewed, like damn near all night, to like certain sides. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I noticed that as well.
Yeah, so that was a big thing, and Aiden like rewatched the Gypsy fight and was like, yeah, I could see how y'all could say that. Like, we were kind of dick riding, honestly. But it's also like, who's gonna be the guy other than Charleston White to be like, you know, I want the white racist SS tattoo guy to win? It's like, that's a hard angle to take. But I get on saying, hey, you know, I'm disappointed, but this guy is winning the fight. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what they wanted to hear. So yeah, he definitely Super Hot landed the bigger shots, as you can see by fucking bro's face. It was black and blue pretty much on like both cheeks and shit. And
Yeah,
and Super
yeah.
Hot didn't like fucking look even, fucked up at all. So he definitely landed the bigger shots, did more damage, but at the end of the day, that's not what boxing's about. It's about the score, and if it goes to the end, then who landed the most shots consistently? It was Gypsy, but he did almost get put out by Super Hot. He was out on his feet on that last 30 seconds. If you just go to the last 30 seconds of that fade, he got
Mm-hmm.
rocked with the overhand right and was wobbly, but Super Hot gassed out and bent over and was trying to catch his breath rather than, finishing him
Attack.
off. Yeah. So that was on him.
Yeah. Okay.
And then move into the Blueface fade, same type of deal, but honestly, I feel like Blueface was landing shots for sure consistently. But I think what Chibu did, and they're saying it's dirty shit. Certain shit I wouldn't say is dirty. Like even when you dirty box, it's not like against the rules. You know what I'm saying? You got a dude's
A
arm
fight is a
tangled up.
fight.
You throw a
Mm-hmm.
little hook in there as you guys are breaking up. Like that happens. You know what I'm saying? So Chibu
Yeah,
did a
yeah.
great job of having like, what did he have? 70 pounds on him or some shit. What did he have? 40
Yeah,
pounds. It was
66 pounds. 66
66 pounds
pounds.
heavier. So that fool was doing a great job of this is exactly what I would do if I was fighting a skinnier, taller dude is lean on that motherfucker. Every chance when y'all get tangled up, you set your whole body weight on him. And every time Blueface was bending over like all the way, kind of like hugging his waist, he would put that belly on him. And it just kept happening
Yeah.
over and over.
And that was something that I was commenting on a lot when I was doing the review was, when you go and look at the fight, Chibu's tactic of weighing him down definitely made an impact. But if you notice, Blueface is kind of fighting out of like a shell guard. So he's bumping into him to create his distance, and
Yeah,
then he's
yeah.
trying to exchange. And Chibu grew throughout the fight. Like he realized, okay, this is how he's initiating contact. This is how he's striking me in engagement. And that's how he got that big blow at the end. But Chibu was even going into the clinch and fighting out of it quickly. And he was scoring through that. You know what I'm saying? So I was actually really impressed with Chibu's boxing ability and Blueface's boxing ability. So, okay, I will say this then. So you said Super Hot had a decisive punch at the end, really shock factor, wowed the crowd and stuff like that, but the judges said it wasn't enough. Same thing happened in the Chibu versus Blueface fight, but the judges decided it was enough. So do you feel like, I don't know, like it's tough because it's an athletic commission. I know they're not like biased, but
Yeah.
I'm noticing the differences between that. Like, do you think that Chibu really outboxed like Blueface? Like you said Gypsy was pressing, he was landing more often, more
Yeah.
regular. Do you think that Chibu was displaying something similar to that? Like, what do you think gave Chibu the
I think it
edge?
was on par with Blueface. Like I think that's what surprised
Yeah.
Blueface and why Blueface ended up losing is because he underestimated his opponent. He saw that he was all nervous in the press conference, and some people just like that. If I was in that
Yeah.
situation, I'd be nervous as shit. But it don't mean I'm not. I'm not big as fucking way bigger than you. And when I throw them things, it still might take your head off. You know what I mean? So I think Blueface just underestimated him, and then also underestimated him in terms of Chibu outlasted Blueface on the stamina front as well. Blueface was
Yo, he
dog tired,
did.
and Wack
Yeah.
pushed for 6 rounds for Blueface's benefit. But I think Blueface was like, this dude's gonna gas out in like 3, and I'm gonna whoop him out. And when he just
Mm-hmm.
was like, just like you said, he was doing that shit when he was in the shell and pushing Chibu off and then getting off. But think of how much energy that takes every push off when you're pushing a fucking 300-pound dude. You feel me?
A
Like
lot.
that
A lot.
as Blueface, who's like naturally, we seen when he came out, his frame is skinny as hell. You know what I'm saying? He's not naturally
Mm-hmm.
that big. Chibu, as long as I've seen this fool with Aiden for 5, 6, 7 years, he's been huge. So it's just like
Yeah.
there's just that factor where like the fact that Chibu is in shape enough to go 6 rounds and seem like he could have kept going. It's just like
Yeah.
you're not gonna beat a big dude like that because he's not gonna put him out because he's too big. And then just Chibu did catch him and almost put Blueface out at the end of the fight, but he also was kind of staying on par.
Nah, babe, Blueface could take a fucking
He
punch.
did, but that whenever
Blueface
them
could
knees
take a
go
punch,
wobbly,
bro. He
that's
did,
like
but K Mac got wobbly. I didn't see Blueface get
no.
wobbly.
We might
I
have to
think Blueface was.
watch that, bro. He got
We can
wobbled at
watch
the
it.
end. He got
I think he
wobbled.
was tired though, because you even said he was gas. I think
He
that
was
he was
gassed.
tired.
But when do people get knocked out the most? When they gas
That
the fuck out. You know what I'm
look,
saying?
that's why
Like
I'm telling you that left that he landed, that one, that would have put most people out to
for
bed.
sure. Yeah,
Good
yeah. No,
night.
he could I mean, you could tell he been fading. He a gang member. I mean, he better have a chin. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yo, that was crazy,
So
bro.
no, he
Okay,
was
so
going
look,
crazy. The Blueface fought a great fight. He was fighting technically well. He was tagging Chibu up, but it's just a matter of time that Chibu was actually the one wearing him down. And then yeah, he might have lost the first 2-3 rounds, but I think the last 3 rounds Chibu did have the edge because he had the same pace that he had damn near in the first that he had in the fifth. And I was just like, what the fuck?
I'm glad you brought up the rounds, and you said he probably lost the first 3 rounds, but the last 3 he won,
Yeah, and then the
right?
last
You
one,
can
I
say
feel
he
like
won.
he rocked him, and Blueface at no point had Chibu in trouble whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? He was winning
Okay,
on
but
points. He was just winning
okay,
on
yeah,
points. You know, Chibu
like,
was
like
not hurt or in trouble
yeah.
or ever looked like he was like, oh, he might get a little combo and put him out. There was nobody was worried about that ever from Blueface during those winning rounds. It was just he
But
was winning.
you can't take that away from a boxer because he doesn't have the finishing power when he's
No, for
fighting
sure.
somebody who's bigger than him, right?
Yeah.
So I scored it 3-3, right? If I was like, if I'm really trying to get rid of my West Coast bias, this is a draw.
Yeah.
This is a draw. And I had to ask, I was like, well, was it this decisive punch, this wow moment that everyone is, harping on that gives him the fight? Because, bro, Blueface wins the first fight. I mean, the first round. He wins the second round. Chibu does that dirty ass shit where he pushes him out the
Yeah,
ring.
yeah. I don't
The
count that
fourth
at all
round,
for like positive towards Chibu. That was just like some trip up shit.
for sure. The fourth round was the best boxing from both of them. And Blueface, I feel like in his exchanges, when you look at it, he's scoring in a more like eloquent way, I'll say. He's
Yeah.
working the different, zones of the body and stuff. He's very intentional with the way he's hitting his mark. And then I say Chibu definitely won the third round. He definitely won the sixth round. The fifth round, I would say, is a wobbler, but they both pressed at each other at different parts of that 2
Yeah, yeah. They
minutes.
both kind of got their shit off in the fifth.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
I think it's just like if to me, I could also agree that I could give it 3-3, but it's also like, am I taking 3 with this just technical smooth punches, or am I taking 3 where the dude almost got put out and he was rocking him? Like that one, I thought they said he lost a tooth. I don't know about that. Maybe it was just some spit.
Nah.
But
Yeah,
one of those, he got socked so hard, I thought it was his mouthpiece flying out of his mouth. He was getting the snot socked out of him at the end of that fight. Blueface was,
Yeah.
I have never seen Blueface like that in my life. He was getting
for sure.
big giant dude was punching his head off, and he was taking them punches, but he couldn't have kept going like that, bro. And I think Chibu could have kept going like that. I'm not gonna lie. He is a big motherfucker with good ass stamina. That's like, I don't know where he gets
for
it
sure.
from, but
Very athletic dude. I mean, you're a bigger dude too.
Yeah,
like
for
you said,
sure.
you said you play some old line. You feel me?
Facts.
And
And
you
even
can.
that, like I'm fucking 260, but that fool's like, I think he's 300 plus. I'm pretty sure, ain't he? He like
Nah.
300?
Too. They said.
What is he, 270?
No, sorry.
now or
It was
something?
only 266. 266.
Oh, okay, so he's
Because
266.
yeah, the size difference was actually 56 pounds. I said
Okay,
66 rounds.
Okay.
Okay, but then look, bro, we gotta also consider this, right? They said a unanimous decision. That means all 3
Yeah.
judges, all 3 of them, said that Chibu outboxed Blueface
I could.
because he didn't knock him out.
Yeah.
He didn't knock him out, right? Like he had his wild moment and everything, but to say that he just authoritatively outboxed him, that is not factual.
I could
bro.
see all the judges seeing that as like a 4-2 fight, you know what I'm saying? Based on, giving a lot of weight towards those last rounds and shit. And the first ones being more feely-outy type of rounds to where even a Blueface won, they're closer rounds than the rounds that Chibu won when it looks like he's just beating the hell out of Blueface. And that's the highlight reel we see on TikTok and shit.
Oh, yeah.
It's him just crazy. Boing, bing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's we don't see that highlight from the Blueface side because there isn't one. You know what I'm saying? He was on his tag you
Yeah.
up, but they weren't doing damn blue. I mean, Chibu just would get socked, smile, emote a little bit, and just keep rocking back forward. And it didn't seem very
Yeah.
effective from Blueface. And what Chibu, we saw him wear Blueface down. It's just like, what I'm saying? His shit worked, his game plan.
People just don't like that style of boxing, that like real clinical technical boxer. But that's why I'm like expecting like for professional judges, this
Yeah,
is
you
the
would think
Florida
that's how it
Athletic
is. Yeah, yeah.
Commission. They would appreciate stuff like that. So I looked it up and I was like, what constitutes like, the judging? And it said clean punches, hard, accurate shots that land clearly, effective aggression, moving forward while landing punches, pressuring and landing. Pressuring without landing doesn't count. Ring control and defense.
Okay.
So
So I think, yeah, like they were
Blueface's
even, I would
defense
say. Yeah. Or Blueface.
Blueface's defense was way better than, and Chibu had good defense, but
Yeah.
Blueface's defense was like ironclad
But I feel
almost.
like he was able to show it off more because Chibu was much more the aggressor. Like Blueface was countering all fight and countering well, but it was off of Chibu's punches and shit. So, and he was landing
But
some
what
of those. So he wasn't just pressuring with no punches. He was landing some.
and brings me to the point though, right? Because I was like, aggression is huge in a boxing match, but pressure without landing doesn't count for
But he was
much.
landing. He was landing for sure. It wasn't like he was just fucking Mayweather out there. Like
And you gotta watch that. You gotta
bro,
rewatch that
I
fight, Moose.
rewatched it.
I'm
I'm not gonna
telling you,
lie. I
bro.
rewatched Gypsy and I rewatched Blueface because I thought Blueface won. I was like,
So
he got robbed.
you say a Blueface wasn't making him miss though. He was making him look
He
silly at some points,
maybe in
bro.
the first round. I think past the first round, I
No,
didn't
fourth
see
round
Chibu.
still they were rocking. That was the best boxing. Fourth round, best boxing. They
Yeah,
both opened
I
up.
never saw like even if he made him look silly, it's not like he hit him with some big ass shot off of it. It's like you can make
I
me
said
look
that
silly all
too.
day. If I knock the snot out your nose and you make me look silly, I'll take that all day. You know what I mean? Like it was
Yo,
crazy the way how hard he
yo,
was getting punched up. Like that's what I
no
think the judges
facts.
saw was just like this motherfucker looks whooped out. He's taking hard shots and we didn't see this other dude have to endure any of that. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
even with
Now it was a good.
the
It was like you said though. This is the best brand risk. I
it was
haven't been
really
really
good. It was
that
really
tapped in.
entertaining, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo, that was
There you
a
gotta
hell
go
of a
back and
fight,
watch a
bro.
couple. You gotta watch at least Julian Newman's bitch. She went crazy.
Okay.
Sleeper
Oh, for
fight of the
real?
night, the girls. I think it's
Oh, I
Julian
saw
Newman's
hers.
girlfriend. She got the
I did see
braids,
hers.
she's
Yeah, yeah,
skinny.
yeah,
And
yeah,
she fought a
yeah.
girl that that was her first fade. She fought a girl, this white girl. She was a lot bigger than her. Had like
Uh-huh.
3 fights on brand wrist. I guess was whooping everybody
Shemaya and
out.
Nikki. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Well, no, they said she lost. Remember, we watched the
yeah. Oh,
last one
she did.
together.
She did. She did
She said they
lose.
lost that, but she got the cut. She got the cut like incidentally in the scrap, and they were like, it made it kind of look like
Oh,
she
you're
did
right.
it
Yeah,
up a
yeah,
little
yeah,
bit
yeah.
more because she did something like it was a
They bumped
headbutt. It was a
heads. Yeah,
headbutt.
they bumped
Yeah,
heads.
yeah,
Yep,
yeah,
yep.
yeah,
Yeah, so but she has
yeah.
fought in like 3 times on brand wrist. So she was the favorite. Crazy. It was like the biggest lopsided fucking fight during the card. And Julie Newman's girl went out there and beat her ass. I'm not gonna lie. She just started throwing them and she was landing hard shots.
Pressure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was a but
pressure.
at certain points they were just standing and banging in the middle of the ring. It was I was like, this is lit. I'm not gonna lie. It was turned up. There's some fights that were great.
So, what you think after watching this? You think you will hop in the ring or
I for
what?
surely I already talked to Adam, man. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I'm gonna when I get down there, Prime's supposed to hook me up with a little boxing gym. I'm gonna get right and see
Okay.
what we could do. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to drop like a cool 30, 35 pounds and put on some
Yeah.
muscle and just get my cardio right. But I told Adam I need a fade for sure, man. Keep you on brand race.
Yo, I'm on the same shit that you on, bro. Cause I literally had to like just be real with myself the other day. I think I'm gonna do 75 hard.
Yeah,
I'm committed to losing weight because I just keep on picking up injuries, bro. Like when
I
I
feel
play
that.
soccer and stuff. So I'm like, bro, I have to get this extra weight off of like my knees and my
Yeah,
toes and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So I want to lose like a solid 20, 30, kind of get into that
Yeah.
swift weight where I feel like, oh, I might be powerful
You might
because
be
I
able to get
walk
some shit
around.
off. Oh
You know what I
no.
Yo, cause I'm looking at first, I'm saying like, there's no way I'd ever do this. I need my brain. I'm a grown man. These days are past me. You know what I'm saying? And I was seeing, I was like, yo, some of these dudes are boxing for real. They're not playing with this. That's
Nah,
the
for
worst
real.
thing
Yeah,
you can
yeah,
do
yeah.
is get in the ring with somebody who's
Yeah, and
taking it
half-ass it.
seriously.
Yeah, that was like Ruga and K-Mac. I feel like K-Mac was just like, I'm finna beat this rapper up. I'm Mr. Squabbles. And Ruga took
Yeah,
that training seriously. You know what I'm saying? He said he was working hard for 3 months thinking he was going to fight Blueface. So you think you don't want to get embarrassed by Blueface. Ruga was in there grinding, and he talked about it. And I guarantee K Mac was like, oh, Ruga, like this little pudgy kind of rapper from Chicago. Like,
yeah,
oh, they be
yeah.
shooting people. He don't know how to fight. And he got whooped out, bro. That was crazy.
Yo, I gotta look at a picture of like a young Ruga, because low key you could kind of tell he's got a sleeper build. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Like maybe back in the day he was like a hooper or something
yeah.
like
He
that,
just he
but he
just
looks
actually
like
squabbled
lean belly
too.
now.
Like K Mac, they ain't the only one that squabbled growing up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of
Yeah,
people that out there that grew up grimy too, was throwing them things, and then he had 3 months of solid ass boxing training, obviously, because he was throwing great right hands and smacking K Mac on the side of the head, and K Mac's throwing like,
dude,
helicopter punches from up top, like it's like a street fight. You feel me? And it's different.
bro. I'm looking and I'm like, yo, it's no way K Mac is a southpaw. I was like thinking he just, inexperienced fighter. He's like, all right, my right hand's my good hand. Let me lead with it. And I went to go watch videos on him, and he generally fights like that. Like he's very one-handed, leans on his right. I guess that is his stance. Maybe he's never
Yeah,
had a coach like correct him, because I think first off, I don't think Blueface is a southpaw either. I think he's an orthodox fighter. I've seen plenty of videos of him fighting orthodox. He looks way better. But I think the same thing for K Mac. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe he just. I know he talks about his like county squabbles and all that. Like these are quick 19-second fights, whatever.
yeah.
So he's like, let me leave with my good one, get a couple shots, little intimidation, fear factor.
I
But
still don't get that, bro. Like, yeah, like you
I
said,
don't.
like especially with the K Mac thing, just the way it looked like he wasn't had never trained boxing. Like I'm sure he got a squabble and probably has good reflexes and all that shit, but even with the boxing gloves on, it's different. Your reach is different. You know what I'm saying? The punches feel different. You know what I'm saying? Your hands is moving at a different speed. All that shit like comes into play, and it seemed like he just went straight off the street and was just like, yeah, let's get it cracking.
Yo, he looked like a kid. I'm thinking K Mac's a menacing figure. They're talking
Yeah,
about what's that YA, all
that's
the stuff
yeah.
that they was going through. I'm like, oh, he for sure got a
He probably
squabble on
still
him for
does. He
sure.
just met a dude that boxes good. And a boxer that's good is going to beat up a street fighter that's good, I think, most of the time, unless he catches them with something like a crazy haymaker or something. I think it's just boxing versus street fight, and that technical shit's just going to land there faster. It's just more,
Yeah, yeah.
sharper. It's just, it's just that's what we saw
Even when your
happen.
feet are set and you
Yeah,
hit
because I was
somebody, it's
like,
totally different.
yeah, I still want to see him versus like Aaron the Plumber because that's two street fighters. Like they're both not gonna give a fuck about that boxing shit. So that would be more entertaining. They're gonna just be throwing and somebody's gonna get knocked out. You feel me? So like that's a
Nah,
little more like I'm still trying to see that. You feel me? Like
nah, wait. You see that video of Air the plumber
yes,
catching a
that's what
fade
I'm
in the
saying.
bathroom?
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm
Yo,
saying. Like
nah.
I still could see him fading K Mac and it still be entertaining and like kind of fair. You feel
Hey,
me?
nah, all due respect, K-Mac, stay away from Aaron the plumber.
Yeah,
Bro.
because
Man,
I've seen him
nah,
look like
all due
he's just
respect.
Superman, and then I seen him get dipped into some gravel by some little ass black dude, like on some other fight when he was getting he got beat up hella bad, and he wasn't
He
even like
looked,
fighting back or nothing. It was crazy.
yeah, he looked like he was off of Zan.
Yeah,
He
I
looked
was
like he
just
was
like,
off of Zan.
sometimes this motherfucker look like the Hulk, and then he's getting dipped by this like 5'6" dude and like punched on. Like what the fuck?
You're right.
Uh,
That would be a good one, low key. I do
Yeah,
want
because
to see
I feel
that
like they're
still.
both not gonna have the best technique, and it will be entertaining for sure. But shout out to them. They said Moose addressed Adam saying you unreliable. I didn't see that, but he probably is gonna be referencing that me, him, and Flacco were supposed to shoot a pilot. And then he texted the group chat a few days before, and I was just like, I probably won't be able to swing it because I'm moving down, and just me going to LA and spending a bunch of money doesn't really make sense for me right now. Like I'll be down soon, like for good. So, but I don't think he was too happy about that. But also Flacco was like, "Oh, I didn't even know this was happening," and and Adam was like, "I told you weeks ago." So I think Adam was just like in a like a pissy ass mood and was just like, but it's just
Yeah.
like, bro, I think I've done enough fucking driving to LA month after month to where I can miss a little pilot real quick, bro, so I can move down to do this shit.
Nah, facts. Yeah, that makes sense.
And then it's also like fuck Flacco. He's doing a show with T-Rail. I fuck with T-Rail, but also it's like you're not finna do a show with Adam and then have a show with T-Rail. Like we know that's not finna happen. So it's like
Why not? Moose, you Mr. I'm not parasocial, so
I'm
why
not.
not?
But
I
it's
don't
just like
understand.
like Adam said. Like if Adam's constantly shitting on T-Rail on a week to week basis, I might not believe in that. But he's making an impression on the No Jumper audience how T-Rail is and how ass T-Rail is. And if Flacco's doing a show with T-Rail, then it's watering down our podcast. If Adam's like T-Rail's the worst Potter ever, no one should ever fuck with him. But then Flacco's able to fuck with both of us. And you know what I'm saying?
Look,
Then
but
it's
you
putting us
you
on the
saying
T-Rail level. And if Adam believes that we're supposed to be higher than that, then I gotta rock with what Boss Man talking about. You know what I'm saying? And
But look, you this is classic. You're looking at it glass half empty instead of glass half full. This is content gold. The glass gets filled up when the week to week beef. It's just shots, fra 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 fra.
no,
You
yeah,
feel
I
me?
feel that,
It's
but
just all the
like,
time,
but
twenty
like
four
my whole
seven.
goal, and I promise you, I get you. You already know. I know exactly what you mean. But my whole goal with this show, and is what I told Adam from the jump, is I'm not doing the no jumper shit with you all day, Adam. Like that's not what I came here to do. Is like talk the Reddit narratives. You know what I'm saying? Week after week, let's talk about what Wack's talking about to just reiterate the Adam and Wack show. Like that is not what I'm trying to do. So having a mole on my podcast, a spy, if you will, a Chinese spy, coming into the camp, I can't even share my good ideas because he might go to the op side and share the good ideas, and then I see them doing a segment that's my fucking idea or something. You feel me? So even if it's better content, the hater in me overrides good content, and I'm not finna have no spy eating off my motherfucking podcast. This is my shot. Flacco gotta
Off of
go.
your brain babies.
Yeah, Flacco's not even in the building no more. This is new wave podcast, okay? You know what I'm saying? This is a new wave of shit. We standing up with Joe Budden. We trying to get up with academics. We trying to speak on mainstream shit. And respectfully, Flacco does that better on his channel than stuttering on a podcast. You know what I'm saying? Week to week. So on a communicator level, Flacco can have T-Rail and T-Rail can have Flacco. And we going to find a different host. And we going to run it up.
I think Flacco has mastered the role of the instigator, and I think that's why the T-Rail and Flacco pod is going so well. Like you said, he's just constantly putting T-Rail in trick bags. So
Yeah.
I would like to see the ping pong back and forth maybe between these two media outlets on the West Coast. As much as it's grown to be old, it's classic, bro. This back and forth between Adam. But you know what I was thinking as you were talking? That third host, who is that third host gonna be?
There was some I don't know why the fuck is this shit playing. My bad. There was some options, but like Adam's trying to find a very specific type of person, especially like in a specific time in their career. Because Adam cheap, you feel me? Adam not trying to shell out just for a third host and be just paying him the most off the rip because they got some name in podcasting already. So he's trying to find kind of like a gem, a diamond in the rough, you know what I'm saying, type of person. I was pushing for like more industry kind of outside in the clubs and the studios type of person plugged in. They're always going to be defending their industry connects type of, almost like the role that AD used to play, Mr. like knows everybody, like, saying something like that. So that's kind of like what the lane I wanted, because that's going to aid to more general conversations and like expounding on topics into the different, deeper meanings and different levels of it and shit like that. Like, I don't want to do the clickbaity skits, paperwork, calling black people animals. Just
what
certain
about
shit is just like I'm not fucking with like how Flacco be doing it.
Yo, what about Ralphie? I feel like Ralphie low key would slide into that spot pretty well.
I'm not against having Ralphie try out. I'm not gonna lie, Ralphie definitely could try out. But some of the shit that Ralphie be saying on Friday is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life, and I just don't want to grow to not fuck with Ralphie because I got to pod with him and listen to him say dumb shit on a weekly basis. But because it's like kind of like don't meet your
Well, you know,
heroes type of thing. You know what I mean?
he
Like I
he said
love
he's
Ralphie, I love Draco. I just want to keep it like that. I don't want to be debating Ralphie too much because I let him get his shit off on his Friday show. But if it was our show, I'm challenging every single one of them dumbass points he be making. I'm not gonna lie.
he said he speaks for the low IQs. He said that's his cohort. That's who he's,
I fuck with that,
representing in the chat.
and there's a huge audience for that for sure. It's just I get triggered too easily as shit. Like he might be trying to make a joke, and I might be like trying to debate for an hour about it, and then we're just bullshitting around. I don't know.
I think Ralphie's got really good sense though. It just might be that he plays around on the Friday show because of the cast he's working with. You feel me? But I
No,
think
for
if you were
sure.
to separate him from,
No,
you know
yeah,
what
yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah,
saying,
yeah,
just
yeah.
the
Yeah, he's
everyday
definitely
whatever,
more like
whatever.
kind of in his goofy, kind of purposely obtuse kind of vibe. You know what I'm saying? He gonna turn everything
Mhm.
into a joke, and like, the Friday show is a good vibe, but sometimes when him and Evil go on their rants, I'm just like, somebody got to be in here to just be like, what the fuck is they talking about in here? Like, what the?
Mhm.
But I fuck with
Yeah.
him. You know what I'm saying? But in
Yeah, they
terms
be
of that
wilding
type
for
of
sure.
show, I don't know if I could see Ralphie like, I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying it out. They
I
said,
think y'all should try Ralphie for sure.
oh no, go ahead, go ahead.
No. I was just saying I was co-signing what you were saying.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
what they
yeah.
talking about in the chat?
They just said you fools should have streamed the fight. I feel like they would have blamped us. No, Super Hot didn't deserve getting set up like that. Yeah, that was a weird choice. They definitely, but also Gypsy wouldn't have agreed if he wasn't like favored in the matchup. Is pretty much what it came down to. Is what they said. Almighty O'Milly ganging them. Shout out to O'Milly. It was his B day, I think, yesterday. Happy B day. I don't know why Blue was dipping his head so low all fight anyways. Yeah, he was but it's because Chibu was throwing hard shots and Blue was doing a good job of fucking ducking, but then Chibu would throw that belly on his back and that shit
Mhm.
tires you out, bro. Fucking getting leaned on like that for round after round. They said, Moose, I've been trying to throw you content lobs, brother. Don't fuck with me. Bro, you hit me like day of and you're like, come to San Francisco right now. It's like, bro, I gotta work and shit. Like, you just gotta give me a heads up. But I fuck with you. He was just with Top Rank Demon shooting some shit, going crazy. Shout out to Cameramans, the biggest Norte in the chat. That push might have given him extra points, even if it shouldn't mean shit. I hope not, because everybody that knows boxing knows like that shit was some bullshit. He just damn near pushed him out the ring. I was hoping Blueface didn't get hurt, because it's hella easy to fall out the ring and like break your neck and shit. That shit be happening.
For real though, 110%. What?
Yeah, that shit's like my worst fear. Boxing is like getting knocked out, falling out the ring, and getting some Hillary Swank $1 million baby shit, and it just break my neck. I'm a vegetable. Because
Yo, I never knew what that movie was about,
I
bro.
wanted
I
a
knew it was
brand
about a
wrist
girl.
bag, and now I'm fucking beep, beep. I'm just
Yeah.
laying in the bed like
Yo.
for fucking Aiden. That would be a horrible way to go out, bro.
Yo, my dad, when I told him I was for real thinking about it, he was not feeling it. He was like, bro, you gotta get like, he was like, it's not worth it unless you get like a 50 ball. And I was like, bro, I've been on the internet for like 6 months, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, maybe if I won like 2 fights, I could negotiate like 10. You
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah,
Like, if I put on a really good
if
show.
you knock a
but,
motherfucker
like,
out, you might be able to ask for some more bread for sure. Yeah.
yeah,
And Ben the
yeah.
Don was giving out them bonuses like nothing. It was he was
Oh,
like,
for real?
yeah, because Aiden was like, if the fight's hella good or somebody puts on a good performance, like you get a bonus 5K extra. And every
Oh, that's
fight,
fire.
like Ben, like right before the fighters leaving, Ben's like, and just so y'all know, y'all both getting bonuses. And Aiden's like, what the fuck, bro? And he was like, all right, I guess so. And he did that damn near every fight. He was like, that was a good ass fight. You know what? Y'all get bonuses. And Aiden's like, you running my
Yo.
card, bro. What the fuck?
Yo, Ben is a gem, bro.
That
Ben's
shit's
been doing his
yeah.
thing.
Hey, Lush don't got a shit on Ben, bro. Sit down, Lush. Okay, you know what I'm
But
saying?
though
Let
this
Ben
trip
go,
though,
bro.
I
Ben's
would have
way more
liked to
lit.
see Lush
No,
on
for
this
sure,
trip
for sure,
for
for sure.
sure. This one, I felt like it made more sense with all the content happening and energy and stuff. I felt like I would have appreciated seeing Lush, especially with some of the Cavicular
I
stuff.
know, but also it's like I think of that and it's like I think they would match up because of the drug use and like the craziness and the outrageousness, but I think when like Clavicular sees Lush, he's gonna be like kind of like disgusted, like this dude doesn't look smacks, you know what I'm saying? Like fuck this like weird fucking, druggy dude. I feel like he's not gonna have the same reverence for Lush
Yeah.
that people think that he might have. It's like a young dumb kid. He knows Adam because Adams has no jumper and porn and shit, so that's why he's rocking with him. But even you saw multiple moments where even Clavicular's like this fucking old fart I'm hanging out with, pretty much. You know what I mean? Like he was like, he was definitely like, yeah, we're definitely with the unk tonight. You feel me? Like it wasn't like just, oh yeah, we're all young again and shit.
I gotta peep that stream because I don't know anything about Clav besides obviously the salacious headlines and stuff.
Yeah, I didn't
So
know as
I'm
much
gonna
of the
watch it.
racist shit. I need to get more up on that because I was like, yeah, it's like I look at him kind of like Nick Fuentes vibes. Like Nick says a bunch of crazy shit, but I still somehow find him kind of likable. And like I see clips of him, like that's funny. Like, yeah, I'm sorry, you know what I mean? But if he goes too deep on the black shit, then it starts to get a little cringe, and it's like, why do we even? Why is this a part of the shtick? You know what I mean? Like, we could
Dude,
have
he's
everything
the
else, and then just eliminate that, and I'd fuck with it. You know what I mean?
he's such a big anomaly. Like I thought about making a video about bruh a couple months ago, to be honest, but I couldn't even really organize my thoughts around it super well. Of course, Flacco's done videos just
Yeah,
highlighting some of his salacious behavior, but like you said, he is like a compilation or graduation of like the manosphere and just all these, real like controversial
yeah,
pocket communities that
like
we've
rage bait
witnessed.
communities, pretty much.
Yeah, and I feel like he might have achieved kind of like final boss status on the low,
Yeah,
but
he's
it's
like
just so
dominating,
weird.
but really, like it was like Tate. Tate was the first final
Yeah.
boss. He rose to like the top of the world. He was talking to Donald Trump and shit because he was a fucking right wing dude and shit, or a red pill dude. So, but I respect Clavicular more than all those dudes because he's not dick sucking Trump and doing the whole right wing thing. I've seen clips where they ask him like, "What do you think of the Iran war?" and like, "Oh, you support it?" And he's like, "Politics are cringe, bro. Like, I'm trying to like fuck bitches," and it's like I respect that part. You know what I'm saying? Like, to where he's not gonna shill and grift for the right wing audience that he could easily do. He's like could be their poster child and he could just run up a bag trying to be a fake next Charlie Kirk, but he chooses to just stay as a meth head that's in the club shooting shit into his dick. I respect that way more than the grifter that's, sucking Donald Trump's dick and doesn't really mean it.
Yeah, but like this is the thing that I feel like this is why fools gotta like, you know, I don't know, just get some sense about the world. Like he says I'm not political, but all of his main statements are political in nature. 110%.
In what
They're
what
all
way?
political in
In what
nature.
way you think?
Like it's like okay, so it's like it's not about your intentions, it's about your impact. So when you
Yeah.
say stuff like black people aren't attractive, that's basically like saying like X group is better than Y group because of eugenics,
Yeah.
a permanent trait that's unmutable. You know what I'm saying? It's not something you can work on. Looks maxing, you can work on, right? You could say that that's apolitical, but even, there's studies that show if you are skinnier, you have straight teeth, you're more traditionally attractive, whatever, that could be the difference between $5,000 to $10,000 at work.
Yeah.
Like a lot of this stuff is well documented. And I know he's a 19-year-old kid. Obviously, he doesn't have this like wealth of experience. I don't know if he's one of those dudes that are like, fuck college, don't go to college. That shit's sold out. But like these kids are online saying and doing all this stuff, getting all this fucking like notoriety from it,
Yeah.
and he's going on Pierce, and Pierce does want to interrogate him about politics because almost everything he does and says is inherently political. He's just not able to register it because he doesn't have that like awareness of the world. You know what I'm saying?
No, I could see that for sure. Like, but I would just say, I guess like you said, like it's more like just like a dumb young kid, kind of ignorant to the world and what shaped the world and shit like that. Because I just obviously I disagree with him saying fucking anything about races being more attractive than one another or whatever. It's just like I could find you the most hideous fucking white girl right now. I could find you the baddest black girl in the world right now, and it's just like that's just a stupid combo to have. But it's also just like if that's the dude's preference and he's saying that, it's just like I know plenty of what I'm saying black girls that I've dated that would never date a white dude. You know what I'm saying? They just stand on that white dudes is just dusty and they fucking dirty, and obviously it doesn't have the same impact because of historical values and things like that and all that shit. Obviously it's always going to be way harsher the other way of a white person saying that black people, because they've been telling black people that they're less than for centuries. So obviously there's way more context to that, but to me, what I'm saying, I disagree with him saying that, but I've never seen him like continuously kind of push that as like a mainstay of his kind of image. And like when he does a Rolling Stone article, I didn't see him talking about any anti-black shit, you feel me? So I feel like it's
Yeah.
kind of rage baity, that's just my preference because I'm a look maxer white boy. But when he's
Which is
getting
why I want
interviewed
to
and
watch a
shit,
full stream. Yeah.
yeah,
I
it's
do
like
want to see what is the whole
he's more
stream
just
like.
like he's making jokes, he's funny, he's fucking with bitches, he's doing drugs, he's going to the club, shooting shit in his dick. Bitches are touching his dick on stream. It's just like that's the whole ordeal. Him looking
Yeah.
maxing. I have to shoot this shit into my stomach right now on the schedule to like stay lean and all this shit. Like that's the whole kind of spiel kind of thing. You know what I mean?
That's what's going on the
Yeah,
stream for the most part. Yeah.
because like
Yeah, which is I guess like I understand that. Like I'm
yeah,
thinking like why is he saying this stuff? Like why not just be like a cool, attractive dude who's
yeah.
getting up tons of cooch? Like, bro, everyone is trying to do that at the end of the day.
No,
Like
for
that's
sure.
you know what I'm saying?
I think it's just the residue that we're still getting of like the cringe right wing residue of like anti woke. Like, if you say anything about black people, around a certain era or some shit, you're getting canceled on Twitter and people are trying to get you, removed from movies and all that shit and your TV show, your sponsorships. So there's still
Yeah,
that residue of just like the cringy, like, we have to say this racist thing just so they know we're like not one of those woke fucking libtards. You know what I mean? It's just
type
like
shit.
that kind of
Type shit.
cringe, like, your heart's not in
Yeah.
this, Brody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know your heart's not in, like, you're just hating black people. You're just trying to fit in with this weird fucking loser internet, like, incel culture that pushed
Yeah.
back from the fucking bullshit that happened.
I said it. The edgelords are like awkwardly up right now. I can't lie. The edgelord, but it's always teetering like back and forth. Like they have a good week, they have a bad week. They have a
Yeah.
good week. You know what I'm saying? Which is like a content gold mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we're sitting here talking about them right now.
Yeah, but it's also because we only talk about them not because they're so crazy popular. It's because they're this weird fringe fucking niche fucking thing that's like happening on Kick pretty much exclusively, and the clips go to Twitter pretty much exclusively, and it's like this weird bubble. But it's not like this dude's rivaling Kai Cenat. You feel me? It's like the dudes that are actually like, you know what I'm saying, doing some real shit. Kai Cenat's doing 100 times this dude's numbers on everything. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Like,
bet. I'm not familiar with the numbers and stuff, but SNL made like a skit about him and stuff,
yeah,
and I
yeah,
was like, oh
yeah.
fuck, like he's rising. It would feel that way, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but
But
it's
I don't know numbers
yeah.
wise and
I
stuff.
kind of like compare that almost to like South Park having you in an episode. It's like, yeah, you're lit, but they're like they're only going to talk about you because you're fucking stupid and you're like doing some
Right.
ridiculous shit, not because you're
Yeah.
like this amazing streamer that's breaking the internet. You feel me? Like it's like a different kind of laughing at you a little bit more than laughing with you with like a Kai Cenat that's like LeBron James is on his fucking stream. It's like, what are we fucking talking about? Like
What are we
fucking
talking about?
fucking edgelord. LeBron's never gonna shake that dude's hand. You feel me? Like,
Nah, for real. Yeah, that's the part that's just yeah. I feel like it's a car crash. We can't look
yeah,
away from it. We
exactly.
all
It's
kind
just
of know
like,
how this is gonna end, but we're
yeah,
like, you know,
you can't. Yeah, you
goddamn,
can't.
this is the
I love
longest
it.
car
I
crash
love it. I
ever.
love Nick Fuentes. I love Clavicular. I love seeing the clips. I love fucking speaking the looks maxing language just to tar it out for a little bit. Like I love it, but
Yeah,
just like don't get it twisted that just because it's on the same internet that this is just the wave now. You know what I'm saying? We're just like interested in, you could go down a rabbit hole to where it seems like the whole world's fucking with this shit. Where in reality, if I just block Clavicular on Twitter and fucking Kick, I might never hear from the dude again. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, facts though.
Ricky, how would you describe that hat? Ricky looks like he's about to go swimming.
This hat, bro, this is that London swag. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
good
Just keep
Scully.
the good Scully. You know what I'm saying? Keep the the braids crisp under there with the satin. You dig?
Yeah.
But it's for the mandem.
The man down.
The mandem.
When man, I thought it was a draw. I'm assuming you're speaking about Blueface. I mean, I could see that. I would have respected a draw more than.
Yeah.
No, I would have respected a draw. But I'm not mad at Jibu winning just because he knocked the snot out that boy. Jesus.
Yo,
that was crazy, bro.
Yo, I'm gonna grab this right quick out the fridge. Give me a second.
I've never seen Blueface, y'all, be that bewildered, like looking. You know what I'm saying? He looked like a deer in the headlights when he got socked a couple of them times.
The snot was crazy though. Like it's so hard to box, bro. I've been there before for sure. I definitely got hit so hard I couldn't taste when I got home.
Oh yeah, I've gotten socked in street fights where I'm like, God damn, I got socked in the eye once, and I'm just like, this fight has to go to the ground right now. I'm not getting socked like that again. I grabbed bro real quick and took him to the ground. I'm like, Jesus, you fucking socked me hard right in my eye socket. Or when I got socked like in a fight and the old jaws kind of unhinged and it like hurts to bite down and eat and shit. That's like makes me never want to fight ever. You feel me? Like just that alone.
No, for sure. It's a cold game. Especially that eye socket,
bro. It's no cap. That's how motherfuckers break they shit and all that shit. Or whenever I get in fights, I always get cuts like right here because my cheekbone's kind of high, like the kind of fight night round 3 cut, like right up below my eye. I'd always catch a little cut right there when I got socked. I used to hate that shit. Did y'all see the 19-year-old male found with 2 fingers from separate bodies in Oakland? The DNA came back to missing women from the Midwest. Jesus. What do y'all got?
Is that some dark web,
bro? We gotta ask Brody Deej about this. What's up with your mans, Brody?
Oh God, what's up with your mans?
What's up with your man? That's Brody Deej's mans. Don't ask us.
Yo, I forgot to send the link. Let me hit him with the link. Let him know we up in here. You feel me? So we can interrogate him on that.
Oh God, yeah. What you know, bro? Chibu missed all his shots. He was just the aggressor. I wouldn't say all his shots, bro. He was landing.
Moose, I'm telling you, bro, you gotta go back.
If I have to watch it for a third time, bro, I'm gonna
because I'm watching.
I was trying to count. I was literally like, okay, that's like 3 good landed punches for Blueface. Okay, that's like I was trying to like really like, okay, that was bullshit. He blocked that. Okay, nah, he didn't. Okay, that body shot landed. I was really trying to like break it down and like make it make sense.
Because I was watching it like, oh, I guess defense just don't matter. Making somebody miss when they swinging at you, it just don't matter. You a bitch. You running. You must be fucking running. Because I'm a big Floyd fan though, so I would get.
I'm a Floyd fan too. For sure.
Like your boy was running, he ruins boxing. Sure. Da, 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 da. You feel me? And I was just like, yo, you gotta hit the man and not get hit. You know,
for sure. No, like, for sure.
Yeah.
I just shared the stream. Can y'all do the same so we could get some more viewers? Share the stream, like the stream, comment on the stream, do whatever, subscribe to the stream, do whatever y'all need to do, man. It all helps us. And soon we'll be doing this in person. Just know.
For sure.
We got 9 people. I need 9 likes, fuckers. We got 15 now, so let's get 15 likes in the chat, man.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm seeing 15, bro. I'm like 9. We got.
Come on, yeah, we going up.
You know,
Ricky's beanie makes me uncomfortable. I don't even know what that means. Ricky's outfit.
They say it looked like a condom.
I like that shirt. I was looking at it today. I was like, what's on his shirt? And then it's a big ass F on it. I was like, that's
a big F and a U. It's F-U.
Oh, I didn't see the U. I just seen the
the U.
F. I was like, oh, that's hard. He said Ricky's outfit looks like an inmate that reads a lot. He for surely looked like the homie that just converted to Islam for sure.
Yeah, oh God.
They always come with the glasses and the kufi on for sure.
Oh God.
Didn't connect until last round. That's an exaggeration, but I don't want to keep dragging this. MooseMan, shout out to No Snooze. Just liked it. Ricky is ready for his shift at SeaWorld with that beanie. Like, bro, what does that even mean?
What does that mean? I'm trying to dissect that.
Kind
What
of
does that mean?
wetsuit, I guess they're saying you're going
Okay,
for.
bet.
Shout out to the
Bet.
chat. Blueface won that fight. I'm not even from LA, not even from Cali. Damn. Ricky looks like he's about to cook something in the studio. Low key, he definitely looks like a fire ass producer / engineer for sure right
Bro,
now.
tell me why I've been getting the itch to rap again. Like, just to get on my like too slimy shit. He's really been an inspiration to me because I'm like, yo, you could do anything now. Like, yo, you could do anything now,
my
bro.
guy too slimy. I just watched the fucking new Song Wars by Black Boy Max. I watched from beginning to end last night while I was just chilling. Oh, they did my boy too slimy so dirty. It was like out of 60 points. So 6 judges, they scored out of 10. There's motherfuckers getting 53. Some young YSL dudes. They was going crazy. They shit was hard. I'm not gonna lie. The too slimy come up. This dude gets like 7 points. There was like multiple judges like 0, 1.5. The Southside was like, I thought this was a joke. That shit's trash. Garbage.
Bro, that's where like my old head instinct kicks in because I'm literally like, I know I've been talking about my Tastemakers video forever. The first recording
let
was
it go,
trash.
bro. Promote that.
It was horrible. It was horrible. But look, bro, I was looking at producers that I felt like have shaped the sound of hip hop the past 7 years at least. And I was like, I have to say Southside. I have to say Southside in the 808 Cartel. And for him to just like not care what he has to say about his music or some shit, like, bro, I was like, this kid is tweaking. This kid is tweaking, bro.
It's like it goes back to the Lil Yachty shit. You know what I'm saying? These kids don't give a fuck about what happened before them.
Bro, Southside is on Lil Yachty's side. Southside is getting dudes through the door that people are like, nah, they not it. Da, da, da. He's on the right side of history. So for him to be like, oh, this too slimy shit is like, no, bro. Like, and he was like, wait, it used to be worse than that? Yo.
But also, it's like, if I'm too slimy, I know if someone reacts to that like that to my music, I'm never gonna resonate with them in a million years. Man, I'm having a bunch of people resonate with me somehow. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just like, why would you switch it up? Why would you listen to Southside when it's like Too Slimy's alien language music is what's making him popular? If he was rapping like a regular fucking Mexican rapper, he wouldn't even be on that fucking Song Wars to begin with.
Facts. I do understand what you're saying, but sometimes you got to pivot. And I think that this is why I'm dead serious though. Like Uzi has sons, but like in a Lil Wayne-esque way where he has no responsibility for his offspring. And this is his abomination. And he's co-signing it. Like too slimy.
That's why can't listen to Southside. His godfather blessed him. It's like, this is like the equivalent, Rick, if when Uzi did that fucking Hot 97 interview and freestyle, and Ebro was like, your ass, you're not gonna be here, and Uzi said, you're right, I'm gonna start rapping on some fucking Mobb Deep, fucking Jadakiss, fucking, you know what I'm saying, Styles P type shit. You're right, honestly, Ebro. You're a veteran of this game. You've been on New York radio. You shaped the sound.
Hell no.
And then we don't get a turn on the take.
No, that's not what that's like. That's not what that's like. When because Ebro's a cornball, bro. He's just a media personality, rage bait dude. No, everyone in that moment was like, this is the wrong side of hip hop to be on. If you had a fucking brain, you could tell. But Uzi, I said it last time we were on here, and I know y'all were looking at me like, it's kind of crazy. Love is Rage 2 is gonna be somebody's classic album.
No, for sure.
It's for
right
sure.
Now.
Like,
it is right now.
Uzi's song making ability is high as fuck. That one song he has with Pharrell. What's the one joint he has with Pharrell? Neon
Yeah,
Guts?
yeah, yeah.
Get the
Neon Guts.
fuck
I
out
still
of here.
play that. I still play that for sure.
Too Slimy needs to
Neon
pivot
Guts.
and start making real music somehow,
I
some
think
way,
he
because
will.
this
I think
is
he
it.
will.
This
But
isn't it.
but you can't let that moment. That's all I'm saying. He can't become the Uzi getting shitted on and then pivoting. He has to like do another year of alien music at least, just so it doesn't seem as though he got bullied into that pivot. That's gonna make him fall off. You know what I mean? It has to come off as a natural progression. It can't be like this awakening moment from all these dudes literally saying you're dog shit to being like, oh, I am dog shit. Let me make something different. Like you just can't bend to the criticism that hard.
I do get what you're saying, but this is something that's not just isolated with him. It's something that Netspin's dealing with as well. A lot of people are not being favorable towards this recent drop.
I
And
haven't
and
heard
it's
it,
like
but he makes some good
I,
music. He
I
makes
haven't
real
I
good.
haven't
He
heard it.
actually makes real music sometimes, from what I've
I
heard.
haven't heard it. I'm a listen to it, but the reviews I've been seeing on it, it's not a lot of people, praising it. Like no one is saying like, "Oh, this is a revelation" and stuff. And you got to think this lane that these guys are in, this underground lane, it's wide the fuck open. Cardi kicked down the door for this
But is
shit.
it like? Is it
These
like?
should be the dudes right now.
Is this is who is? It, are we just seeing like the kind of death of it? Like we saw like kind of the death of drill. Like, are we seeing like the people that are even at the leaders, unless they're like the tippity 1%? Like even the Yeats are kind of like falling a little bit from like the heights that he was at. You feel me? I feel like.
No, I don't agree that this is the death of it. If you look at the Opium Collective, Homicide Gang, you look at King Carson, Destroy Lonely, they're like really fucking
I
pushing.
would call
You know
them
what I'm
like I
saying?
would call them like 1%ers though. You feel me?
Okay, then I would go to just talking about the underground sound, right? With the
Yeah, yeah,
rise
yeah,
of
yeah.
like SD Kids, even Don Tolliver's lead Single
No,
Body,
yeah,
like
you're
that
right. You're
sonic
right.
frequency that they're able to tap into is what I think is going to dominate the new wave. Yeet is a little bit of a wobbler. I think that he came out so hot, bro, that
Yeah.
everything he's done since feels like a letdown to a sort. But is it really? Is it really?
Some
That
of it
this
was there was a dip in the quality from like when
was a
he
bit,
came on
yeah.
the, you know what I'm saying, and give him another bell and all that shit, to like the releases like shortly thereafter, after like the Minion movie and shit like that. Like those releases were very, mostly miss, I would say.
He got Wiz Khalifa. He got Wiz Khalifa is what it is. He came
Yeah,
from the mixtape scene and he was
and he shot
rocking
up way
heavy
too
hitters.
high, way too
And,
fast.
and then he had to do his studio albums, and there was so much commercial backing from it. I was shocked by Yeat's commercial viability. I was like, "Yo, is anybody listening to the music he actually makes and the shit that he's
I
saying?
mean,
Because why is he the
can we
soundtrack?
can
For
we give him the
millions?
Drizzy stimulus? I mean, package. You feel me? He did get the Drizzy. You know what I'm saying? That was the
He
one. That
did.
was the main cosign that
He
crossed
did.
him over. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, when he was already crossing over. I think he would have crossed over regardless. But the Minion movie, you're not getting that without the Drake stamp. I don't think. I'm just gonna be honest. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't
Yeah.
crossing over that hard, but
No, but he crossed over
he
hard though.
did. Did he
He
cross
crossed
over
over
too
hard.
hard to where your whole fan base is in the underground? When they see you cross
Yeah.
over that hard, they usually be like, "Oh, this shit's kind of gay now." You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. I think he got too commercial. I don't know. This next drop is gonna say a lot for his career, but like I said, I really do think he got Wiz Khalifa though. He got so popular, he had to do his studio tape. He had
yeah, yeah,
obligations
yeah.
and stuff. Probably wanted it to sound a certain way. It was way cleaner. Benny X also too is very commercial now, mainstream.
Yeah.
You could argue he's making beats for everyone. That's no knock, like saying commercial. I'm not trying to knock these dudes, but
No,
it's
they're
just something
talented as
that
fuck, and a lot of people want to fuck with them. That's really what it is.
yeah, yeah. It's just something that happens. I
But I
don't know
just feel
how,
like
how
Wiz at least gave us like fucking 5 classic mixtapes and like 4 classic albums before he got to that point of fucking "It's Been a Long Day Without You, My Friend" ass shit. You feel me?
yeah.
Like, at least he gave us all the shit to where it's like I never have to listen to a new Wiz song for the rest of my life, and I can still love Wiz. You feel me? And bang his shit.
Facts. The new shit sounding hard though
No, no, no.
too.
He is getting his swag back for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
They said Kenny would never wear that beanie. That's funny. Ricky is really RZA. I could see it. I could see Ricky playing RZA in a little movie. A little
Bro, I'm fucking probably 6 inches too short, bro.
bro, we could get you some lifts, little tubi
Yeah.
editing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh god.
He's trying to lose weight from his forehead. I don't even know what these roasts be meaning, y'all.
Nah, it's good. That's actually a good one, though.
Ricky, wear that beanie in the gym. It's gonna make you sweat. Blah blah blah. Ruga only had a 3-week notice. Maybe that he was fighting K-Mac, but he for surely knew he was fighting Blueface more than 3 weeks. I remember them promoting it for months. I feel like. No, am I tripping?
I thought Ruka just hopped off the porch. When you said he was training, I was like, oh, he was on some secret
I swear
shit.
on his post-fight thing, he was like, I was in the gym, I was grinding. I thought he said months, but maybe he said 1 month or something. Moose wins the next pod with Kenny. We were supposed to pod tonight, but Bo obviously went to go try to suck some clout out of C-Mac some more. His last like 5 streams have been surrounded about doing this to collect money for C-Mac. I'm like, bro, you're pathetic. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this is getting sad. And he's like, no, C-Mac's gonna be in this one. I'm like, that doesn't make it any better, bro.
Yo, that's crazy.
I love my boy Bo, but I be keeping it extra real. That is, bro, he is glazing to the 10th degree trying to get some clout out of C-Mac, and it's just getting cringe, bro. Even Adam shit's getting kind of cringe. I'm not gonna lie. C-Mac shit's getting old. I'll be honest. With Adam too, that shit's getting kind of old.
I think that he should like exclusively work with Adam because they have the best chemistry.
Yeah, kind of.
I think they have the best chemistry. Yeah,
rapport kind of with each other.
Rapport,
but
yeah, for sure.
They got to get more creative, bro. Like, oh, we're gonna bring in your ex. Like, let's do some shit that's gonna break the internet. Crip Mac has like the power in his hand. We saw from the Channel 5 video the power of Crip Mac. Like, they have to like harness it in that type of way. It's like it's too like kind of simple and too like, I don't know. It's just not enough depth to it. Like, we want to see depth with Crip Mac. That's what's gonna intrigue people. Not the same. Oh, he fights. He likes to fight and yell. 55th Street. Like, we want to see like the evolvement of Crip Mac, and just talking about it in interviews isn't enough when the skits are all about just kind of old Crip Mac content vibes. I feel like.
I think you know why the Channel 5 look was so prolific. Their editing is just like, it's out of here.
But it's also fucking, like, bro, as a motherfucker who's edited videos, fucking, hey, Stevie, Nathan, Mikey, watch a fucking Channel 5 video and learn how to fucking edit. They just zoom in and add some fucking music and shit. Like, it's not like they're fucking doing AI transitions or something, like a videographer. Like, no disrespect to them, but I'm just saying, like, No Jumper needs to take some steps up in every regard. You know what I'm saying? This year in 2026, and let's not just go for the low hanging fruit and just like, keep cashing in the checks. Like, let's run it up, bro. What the fuck we doing this for? Ricky has Bo's sock on his head. It would be much smaller, wouldn't fit on anyone's head. Ricky got his chonies on his head. K-Mac is naturally uncoordinated. They look like it in that fight, but I still don't want to. I don't want to speak too crazy because K-Mac's calling fades out for anyone that's got anything negative to say about him getting beat up. So K-Mac, I don't want no smoke, but I just think you could just box, train boxing a little bit more before you get back in there. The tip of Ricky's hat looks like the bottom of a soda. Like, bro.
Facts. Yo, this is crazy. I just had to skim through some of Bo's last streams and stuff, and
you see that?
I can't do that anymore.
C-Mac's not in 90% of those streams, by the way.
I didn't see him in any part of it.
He doesn't appear in 90% of those streams. It's crazy that every thumbnail is like doing this for Crip Mac. Like, Crip Mac don't even know you, my G.
Yo,
K-Mac fight like he didn't learn to fight until he was a teen. I mean, he said he's gonna fight. They're spamming socks in the chat now. Moose, please be my friend, bro. Donnie, bro, you talk hella shit to me, and then I say go suck a dick, and you're like acting like I'm crossing a line. Like, you've been shitting me for months, and I say one thing, and then you're like, bro, be chill. Like, you be chill. What the fuck? Like, you've been
Well,
talking
Donnie a D1 rage baiter,
he
bro.
was talking hella shit. Then I say one thing and he acts like I was just crossing the line and just hella violating him. Like, bro, that's how shit talking works. You say some shit and I say some shit back.
You got to get at him about the Cardinals. That's his weak spot. You got to get
I
at
don't
him
have
about
to
the
get at him
Cardinals.
about the Cardinals at all. They doing their own thing. Moose, please
Ah!
compliment Ricky's hat. I like Ricky's hat. I fuck with the, you know what I'm saying?
Yo,
I fuck with the roadman shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say bad.
yeah.
Moose asked Ricky to borrow that hat. It will not fit Ricky if I borrow that hat when I give it back. It's gonna be loosey
Oh,
goosey condom at the,
oh
you know what I'm
shit.
saying? Moose, I can get my fade, brother. Yeah, you can get a fade. I'm finna be boxing. You gotta give me like a month to boxing train so I can really whoop you out though.
Yo,
Um,
Moose, you got to get waves, bro. You got to start throwing the Dewey on and getting your
no,
laps in,
cause
bro.
you gotta see the dude from Juice Unlocked. I love my boy Matt, but he does like brushes his whole shit forward, and it looks crazy, bro. If y'all go check it out, hey Matt, you gotta do something with the hair, bro. Like we gotta like style it. You gotta learn how to like texture it a little better, bro. He just be straight like it's just like a wave of hair from the back to the like Edgar in the front. It's
Nah,
like
he's tweaking.
it's crazy. Adam said you both said you couldn't do it a day of, not a couple days before. I can show you all the text. Let's see. Let's go to Adam 22. Or no, it's a group text with me, Adam, and Flacco. It's right here. He said, "Yo, Moose and Flacco, we good for Wednesday? If so, we got to figure out topics. This is Monday, March 9th, 8:46 p.m. Monday, March 9th at 9:52 p.m. The same night I said I won't be able to swing it. My moving day moved up, so I got shit to handle that day." And he said, "Okay, kind of assuming because Flacco is MIA. It's all good." That's 2 days before. So Adam's cap. Y'all just saw it right there. Adam was just, I could tell that he was in a little pissy mood that day. He just wanted something to cry about. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't respond because I knew that I was going to end up saying some sly shit. I'm just pissing him off more. So I just said, I see what's going on in here. And then Flacco got the brunt of it because he was like, "Oh, I'll fly back." And Adam was like, "Whatever, man." So I was like, yeah, I'm glad I just fucking bowed out of that one. Ricky is rocking his prom sock on his head.
That's crazy, bro.
What was your prom like? What was your prom night like, Ricky? Was it
Yo,
lit?
my prom night was fly, you feel me? I was in a cream suit, you know, a little red rose on the side, you know what I'm saying? It was dope. We had it at the Hollywood Wax Figure Museum. So Snoop
Oh,
was at the
okay. So
prom,
yeah,
The
this some that
Godfather
fly
was at the
LA
prom.
shit.
Beyonce was at the prom, you know what I'm saying? We like to get them little dad jokes off. That shit was cool. And then we went to the homie's house for an after party. He has like a dope crib over here in Marina Del Rey. His parents just like gave us the house. They already knew we were gonna be on debauchery
Yeah.
type time or whatever. You know, I had a GF and shit.
So you
So
fucked
we was
something
locked
prom night?
in.
You
Oh,
fucked
you
something?
already know I had to. I said I
Yeah.
absolutely have
Let's
to.
go. That's fire.
Yeah, but I feel like I was also on some like, bro, I was playing the field. I had
No,
like
for
another
sure. You
girlfriend at
got
another school,
to.
and she
You
wanted to see
got
me that night. You
to.
know,
Sheesh.
bro, it was crazy though. It was crazy. She was trying to pull up on me. Yeah, so
Yeah.
wow, yeah. Wow,
Hey,
boy, man.
hey, Donnie, I think you are saying you're attempting to do like content or potting, and this is why you'll never fucking make it in life in potting ever. Because this is what you said. Why would Flacco do a pod with Moose? How does that benefit his career? And this is why you're fucking stupid. Because it's not about benefiting his career. Do you think me potting with Adam benefits Adam's career? Like, it makes no fucking sense. He's doing a pod with me because I'm a better podcaster than a lot of these other motherfuckers, not because I'm fucking astute in my career and have this giant accolades of this fucking YouTube career. The motherfuckers talk to me and they like to talk to me, and I could talk on different topics and chop it up with them, and they feel like
Yeah.
that could be good content and build towards something. It doesn't have to be, oh, bring in fucking the biggest guy in the world, because we see that with podcasts all the time, that you could get the biggest people with the biggest names, and it doesn't mean that's going to be a good podcast. And I could look,
Bro, the biggest podcast in hip hop, debatably, the Joe Budden podcast has two random fools that are just like his homies sitting on the couch, and everyone loves them. Everyone loves them. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, they're there for like the slap dick joke every once in a while, but like they have a pool. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying? Like something
Then
about
when I
what they're
watch it,
doing.
they keep me intrigued, and I'm not thinking, who the fuck is this guy? How does this benefit Joe Budden's career having ice on? Like that's the
Yeah.
most low IQ, dumbest shit I've heard all night, and it doesn't surprise me that it came from Donnie fucking dumbass's fucking account. But shout out to
Damn,
the real
Donnie.
Donnie.
Damn, Donnie fight back, bro.
Shout out to the real Donnie, the white Donnie. I stand with the white Donnie.
Is Donnie still podding? Is he still doing his thing? I gotta subscribe
Yes,
to
bro.
his channel,
So he
man.
did a little. I see he
Donnie
did a
on the
little
boards,
comeback
huh?
one, but he's doing his trucking shit. So he's gonna be streaming like a stream setup in the truck. He gonna be
for
reacting
real?
to shit from the truck. He gonna be running it, bro. I swear to God, on my life, he's gonna be running up streams and shit from the truck while he's trucking, driving.
Yo, that's the craziest
he's
thing
gonna
I've heard.
he's gonna like pivot into like the trucking shit and run it up with making his bread and also still doing YouTube. And I think it's gonna do well. That's like very unique.
That's
for
fire.
sure.
Yo, Donnie, I am subscribing right now, brother. I see he got monetized quick, bro. That's what's up.
Yeah, because he was consistent every day at 9 o'clock to the news at 12 every day of the week, Monday through Friday for months, bro. I wish
That's
I could
fire.
be that consistent because
That's hella fire.
because I mean, no offense, but Donnie's not like the most exciting motherfucker. He's kind of chill and kind of more, to
Yeah.
himself and shit. So the fact that he was running it up like that and he's not on there jumping around and being crazy, he's just talking on topics and being himself.
Yo, we got a lot of white boys like Donnie around Venice tight. You know what I'm saying?
For
Where they
sure.
just like they're like too in tune with what's going on, but they
Yeah.
stayed in themselves. They
For
can
sure.
handle themselves.
Donnie
you know?
is like could easily be a NorCal white boy any day of the week. Like he's
Yeah.
definitely like a super weed smoked out kind of fucking like you think he's a stoner and like dumb or something, and then he's like, nah, I've been locked up, and you know what I'm saying? Like I know I've been doing this and this. It's like, oh, this fool ain't dumb. Like this ain't no like regular stoner fool. Like he been outside.
Yeah, he was taking out those joints, them doinks, bro. He would have a big old king size.
No cat. Yeah, shout out to Donnie. He definitely, we were chopping about his like weed career, and it was definitely interesting. T-Rail 22ster's biggest op. He said he's gonna kick Adam's daughter. It can't be patched up. T-Rail apologized for that. I'm pretty sure not that long ago, because he was out of pocket for saying that. Adam said he wasn't from his hood and he couldn't think of nothing good to say back, so he just said the worst possible shit. But shout out to T-Rail. I still think that they're gonna link back up, and I'll try to make it happen. But honestly, Adam's the worse than Munchie B about Wack, worse than Wack about Munchie B, or Wack about Black Sam, or Adam is worse than all these people when he's, oh, you're this derangement syndrome. He's been talking about T-Rail for 3 years straight now, 4 years straight now. Adam, you have T-Rail derangement syndrome. I know that T-Rail has Adam derangement syndrome, but you're supposed to be the big dog. You're supposed to be so much bigger than all these dudes that you don't, they're peons to you, and yet you make a IG post about them on a weekly basis. It just don't add up. It's just kind of cringe. I'm not gonna lie. That's the one thing about Adam. I would tell him, maybe let's just stop talking about that. Let's move on.
It's a slippery slope though when like you engage with your ops, because they're gonna constantly throw you lobs. You're constantly, that's what it is. When you do the back and forth with somebody online, it's just lob city all day, because it's like, you're gonna say something to me that you think is something, and I'm like, oh, I can spin this like this, whoosh, and then you're gonna spin, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but then I feel like then it's kind of like you admitting that you need ops to pop it and throw you lobs to even stay relevant on a week-to-week basis. Like, what, you don't got enough content on your own where you got to keep this old-ass thing just kicking up dust forever? I'm just saying, like, if Adam's going to accept that, yeah, they're just going to throw lobs back to each other, then Adam also has to accept that he's a part of the ecosystem that helps No Jumper keep running, and you can't say he's shitting on them and they're nothing while you're still engaging with them and they're making you have some clips on the Reddit a few times a week.
See, maybe Adam came out too strong when he got his W against Joe Budden. You know what I'm saying? Because now
Yeah.
Joe is just silently preying on his downfall. He won't engage.
No,
Like he
yeah, I
won't
feel
stick
that.
his neck out anymore. And so many people are probably just like taking credence to that. You know what I'm saying? So he
Yeah.
can't get the powerful ops he wants.
You know,
He
I
has
feel
to
that.
settle for the.
No, I get that. Yeah, yeah, but that's kind of just lame. Like, just try harder, bro. Like, just try harder to beef with Joe. Like, please. Like, I'm just tired of this fucking hearing
Yo.
about seeing him T-Rail on his story, and he's like, the news crew shitting on T-Rail. Like, yeah, bro, you got 5 million subs. They should. Let's be real, bro.
Yo.
Like, this shit is
Yo, but
old.
what
It's
do we
not
have though?
entertaining no
Like,
more.
do we have 4.5 on
I
that
thought it was like
screenshot?
5K or something like that. I'm not
Yo,
gonna lie,
we
on that
did it up
screenshot.
today
Yeah, it
though.
was a good
What?
episode for sure, for surely. But yeah, I just yeah, that I just want to see Adam just move on. Kind of, it's just like I feel like he's just staying attached to the big 22 stir persona that he had during the fallout with them. But it's like, let's tuck that away. That's not what made you blow up. It was Adam doing the interviews and being smart and funny, and nobody wants tough guy talking shit at him. Like, it's just not him, you know. You could tell that his heart's not in it half the time, you know what I mean? It's just like Adam, I know Adam doesn't give a fuck that much about a lot of this shit because he tells us all the time that he doesn't give a fuck. So when he acts like he cares about this dumbass shit, it's just like seems as like an attention grab a little bit, like a cheap,
Yeah. Shout
you
out to
know.
him too for piecing some stuff up and just getting aside from like some nonsense this year. I thought that was big.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah. And
saying?
I think he
I
just
thought
needs
that
to
was
continue
dope.
doing that. And I think that's the best route for him because everybody's trying to, you know, Clavicular's trying to fuck with Adam. Aiden's trying to fuck with Adam. There's a bunch of people trying to fuck with Adam where we got enough content. We don't need to beef with shit from 4 years ago. You know what I'm saying? For dudes who, you know, when they have moments, but their platform isn't doing, you know, nearly as good as No Jumper, showing any type of, you know, going super big. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not a good look. It doesn't make sense, you know what I'm saying, to keep beefing.
Hmm.
Do you think your pod with Adam is in jeopardy with Flacco off the table? No, I just told him we should try other people, and he said he's down. You know what I'm saying? Ricky, do a spin. We want a full view of the hat in action. A full spin is
Yo, that's
crazy.
crazy. I got y'all though. I got y'all for the content.
What is wrong with y'all, bro? No, I said, what is wrong with them, bro? They're
Yeah, they
crazy.
are some
Ricky is
crazy.
the spy for sure. Bo is the spy. No, Bo will for sure be the spy before Ricky for sure. Adam said he isn't gonna pod with Flacco anymore. Where are you seeing this, bro? I didn't see Adam say any of this, but I'm all for it. You know, I'm pushing the anti-Flacco line. You know what it is.
Mhm.
And is the Flacco and T-Rail pod going well? I want to say the numbers are great. You know what I'm saying? Ricky and Moose was a good move on Adam's part. Hey, shout out to Adam. He definitely knows, man.
Yeah, y'all know what's up.
I got words for a lot of people. Anyone that's like on No Jumper, even I don't, and I hate that I gotta say this. I even just saw a clip of Tam. She's like, "You think
Oh
No
yeah.
Jumper does anything for me? That
What
shit
was
doesn't
that?
do. I've been popping on YouTube. All No Jumper does is pay me a little check and has a bunch of weirdos in my comments hating on me all the time. I'm like, this is sounding mighty ungrateful, man. Is all I'm saying, man. These motherfuckers, I tell you, these LA motherfuckers, it's hard to impress y'all. Let me tell you what, man. If they ain't
Yeah.
cashing out $1 million, they like, you aren't shit.
Yeah.
What's
Yo,
up with
I
your
wa-
homegrown, man?
I'm curious to talk to Tam about that. I know, so Tam is a measured person. She's a measured person. I think what she's saying by that is she was denied some of the bigger looks that she wanted when reaching out to other press firms about representing No Jumper at their event, and they were like, nah. But some of the things she was trying to obtain were pretty lofty in nature.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
the Grammys and stuff
Yeah, I
like
see
that.
the
I feel
shit
like
that
the
Tam be on.
brand,
Yeah,
yeah,
she
the
be on
brand
like
alignment,
A-list shit. Literally, that's what she's trying
yeah,
to do.
yeah, the brand alignment wasn't really there. I think so. Maybe that's why it didn't work out. But I don't think Tam is salty or anything. I think Tam just wants more space away from the nonsense. Like when she's saying that, I don't think she's getting at like Adam or the power structure at No Jumper. I think what she's really saying is last Thursday, Wack came in here to politic fucking Black Sam's paperwork and shit. And this man is a staple in LA, a well-respected businessman that I would love to interview or do content with one day or be involved in anything that they have going. And this does not suit me at all. Like, look at Tam's body language in those clips. And this is not me going at Wack or whatever. You feel me? At this clip, I don't give a fuck. I'm over all that
would
shit.
be me going at Wack. That's just another example of just like, it's just a net negative to fuck with Wack at the end of the day in this space. You feel me? He burns so many bridges. Like, you know what I'm saying? We could have seen easily. I could have seen Black Sam doing a No Jumper interview like he did with P Nice. Easily, I could see that happening. Not anymore, ever.
Like, what are we doing, bro? It's just really taking the low bearing fruit for the quick moment rather than like thinking. And like obviously Adam can't control Wack's actions of what he's gonna do or whatever.
He 100%.
I feel like when he's gonna just go in on the news and like just do some off the cuff shit, because sometimes it works for him. It has worked for him. Let's be honest. Really big moments have come out of that format, but right also, there.
Like how big? Like how big is the biggest? You know what I'm saying? Like that's all I'm saying. Like it's big for like No Jumper and like the LA hood streets, like the paperwork draw. But it's like how big in the grand scheme of things to burn all these bridges and do all this messy shit and alienate new hosts that have potential and shit on new hosts when you're trying to build up new hosts. It's just like at some point it's like we're weighing. It's like what it's really just the Wack show. Everything is promoting Wack's businesses, promoting fucking Clubhouse, promoting Wack, promoting how funny and entertaining Wack is, how many views Wack brings to the platform. What the fuck does No Jumper get out of it? You know what I mean? Other than a couple clips.
And it's not like Wack is just a madman. Like it's been plenty of people that get mentioned, like QCP, where he's like, Q's my brother. I'm not going to go at him. I'm not going to say nothing disrespectful. Like, why not just extend that grace to Nipsey and Black Sam or whatever?
It's very picky and choosy for sure.
Like the man's not here anymore, and I understand that the whole exposing the Nipsey thing wasn't him; it was somebody else who was trying to do it or whatever.
Every time, bro, they hit my phone. You don't have to bring everything that someone calls your phone about onto the internet. You could just ignore it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to stay as like factually congruent as possible. What he says over and over again. That's what
I'm saying. But
know what I'm saying?
Even the Black Sam shit, he's saying he had this charge, discharging a firearm, and it's not there anymore. It's like, why is it never, hey, maybe he got it expunged? Have you ever heard of that? I guarantee if I look up the fucking laws in Los Angeles or wherever he was fucking arrested and look up how long has to pass for a discharge of firearm for you to go, whether it's felony or misdemeanor, go to the courts and say, I'm a businessman. I don't want this fucking thing that could be seen as me committing some type of violence and shit on my record. I'd like to get it expunged and do the process, and they allow you to do that. I've seen many people I know have this happen. Why isn't that one of the things you take into account? Why is it instantly, he must be working. Wack is smarter than this. He knows the court system. He knows that, if it's not there and there's no explanation, maybe it got expunged. That's what the fuck people do when they're trying to clean up their image and become a businessman. Like, it's not that crazy.
And two, like, because, I'm from LA, everyone who's from LA that knows Black Sam's reputation and stuff like that, this is just some airing out of dirty laundry.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, this is, I'm going to show you that this guy's trying to present to the world one way, but we know who he really is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's that's fucked up because it's cringe, like you trying to hurt his reputation.
Because he's popping.
And
because he's popping.
Yeah, and it to me, it's not the did he tell or not? That's the ultimate damage to Black Sam's image. It's the hood shit that's pulling him out of the business world and or showing those people that this is what he's on. type of thing. I think that's where the reputational damage, like the blow that Wack is trying to
Yeah.
land. I do
No,
not
for
think it
sure.
has
Yeah.
anything to do with
It's malicious as fuck, bro. It's like that's why
yeah,
it's like even when I was like, listening to what was bro's name? Ray Daniels. That's his name, right?
yeah, Ray Daniels, yeah.
And he was kind of talking about Wack and bigging up what Adam and Wack had going. He had me fooled. Ray Daniels. You had me fooled. Like Wack is just this mastermind of content, and he's just doing all this because he knows how to create waves. Because I saw Ray Daniels saying some shit about Trump, and it was just the most off fucking, kind of ignorant, most, not educated about anything Trump's ever done take, that it made me go back to everything I heard Ray Daniels say outside of the music business and take it with a fucking grain of salt. Because he had me convinced that Wack was his mastermind, and then I see him say some other bullshit, and I'm like, maybe that other shit was bullshit too, and Wack is actually just bullshit, bro. And that's what I think. Like, and I like Wack when he's not being fucking malicious and like bad faith and just weird about shit, bro. It's just like that's how all these motherfuckers that I don't like shit about them. It's like I see likable things about them. I see likable things about Flacco. I see what value Wack brings. I see what value Viral Way brings. Except when they get on these weird cringy arcs like Flacco's anti-black arc, Wack's anti-any street dude that's trying to do something positive and gets popping arc, you know what I'm saying? Viral Way's anti-Mexican arc. It's just like, once they get on this shit, it's just like, it's not worth the shit that they bring to the table otherwise, is how I be feeling.
Yo, that's saying something for real. That's saying something.
But shout out to Wack. I would love to sit down with Wack and disagree with him a bit. You feel me? But Ralphie be rage baiting hard. We got a bunch of fucking chats. God damn, y'all going crazy.
Yeah, let's go through the chats because they going crazy. They're
going crazy. Fuck.
Yo,
I thought I was in a spot, but they just weren't loading, and then they just all popped up. Okay, here it was. Heard Adam said you and Flacco bailed on the pilot of your show. Flacco sneak dissing Adam about making a show with T-Rail, Josh and Jaleec allegations. Okay, let's just keep reading. Facts, Blue won that fight. Good day to miss work. I see you, cuz. Shout out to Colt Media. Ricky and Moose, fire. Shout out to Colt Media. That's Prime right there. All Facts Podcast. I try to give Blue every chance too, but Chibu got heart and some weight behind him. Yeah, the weight difference is crazy. No more heavyweight fights for Blueface, please. Make him fight somebody his size.
Yeah, lose that weight, Blue.
Ricky over Bo any day on Crip. Oh shit, they banging. Anyone Fu Community Juan. What's your beef with Juan? Damn. Ricky is a shark. Shout out to Flu Flam Stuff 420. Ricky is about to go look for the sharks with that wet cap. All right. Do y'all listen to Young Boy? Did you like the Net Spend and YB song? I haven't heard that. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm gonna peep that. I got that queued up for tomorrow. The Net Spend album.
Mumia, Abu, Jamal, stand tall on that side of the wall. I hope I didn't say some racist shit. Everything is not for everybody. You're go crazy, folks. Shout out to Brody Deej in the chat, man. Rage is catching on. Y'all better not be talking about Too Slimy, weak ass. On West Side rolling, Too Slimy gonna turn out being a very well-known rapper, but still somehow underground like Babytron or Danny Brown. I can see that, but he does need to make better music. I'll be honest. Swimming with the sharks. But if anybody asks, I love Too Slimy, and I'm gonna just say that forever and ever because it pisses so many people off, and he's Mexican, so there's nepotism in every field. I'm just gonna say Too Slimy's fire forever.
No, support your people for sure.
Yeat's newest song with ESD Kid is going crazy right now. And I see the Nike rollout with the merch. That look cool too. He's definitely going still.
Not my favorite song from either of them, but I appreciate him reaching out, giving him the look. But it just didn't land for me. But I seen people spinning it for sure.
Okay. Hip hop hasn't had a real leader since the 90s for real. Everybody has been out for self since then. No comradeship or torch passing, just sprints to the finish line. I don't know. Uzi didn't live up to his potential. I don't know who you talking about.
Is that Jaleec's baby daddy, Uzi Marcus?
I don't know who's
Mozzie's homie.
I have no idea. No, I know who that is. I just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just fucking around.
Okay, yeah,
If you look at Spotify
yeah.
monthly listeners, damn near 90% losing listeners. It's such an instantaneous world now. People want a new album a day. No, and it's hard. Like I heard a lot of people talking about the streamers. They're competing with streamers and all the hours people watch streamers. They're not listening to music, podcasts.
It's
And
true,
then
dude.
everyone's in their niche bubble to where you might not even know people dropped. I don't even be knowing half these people dropped. Minion movie was peak yet hype because that's a huge commercial move. No, for sure. On 60s, you need to sign someone. Why do you keep saying on 60s? Someone
Yeah.
become an honorary rage too. Nobody the right height in acting. Top 5 all time. It was supposed to be Blue versus Nick Young. Yeah, now that's canceled. Supposedly they said.
Nah, Nick was clowning. That shit was funny though.
Oh, he was just saying like I'm not fighting you because you got your ass whooped. He was joking.
Yeah.
He keep hip hop alive with b-boying. I don't know who you talking about with that. 4 classic albums is crazy. Wiz has at least 2 to 3 classic albums, bro. I'll go through them, bro, and I'll tell you which ones. Once he got with like Juicy J, that one. FNIC, that was a good album. I really like that album.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like the guy, but I like to see him grow and experience shit, not just 55th, blah, blah. No, the same thing, bro. I think that's what we want to see. That's what the people, I think that would be way bigger is some like introspective, sober Crit Mac. Like, that will break the internet. Seeing him talk about his baby is magic. Yeah, like, I want to see that type of shit on TikTok. They should hit the Studio 22 and Crit Mac. Even that would be fire. Do you think Donnie did better than the guys they have doing it now? I think it's the same because Donnie was just running the boards really, and they never have like technical issues and shit. So I want to say that I would say it's the
Yeah,
same.
we could step up that part of our operation though for sure. We could.
Yeah,
They do a good job, but we could be a little bit more,
yeah. I
a little
think
bit more
we.
locked in.
I mean, I think you've been there long enough, honestly, Rick. I think we need to start because when I get in there, I'm low key gonna be. I might step on some toes. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna be making plenty
Nah,
of
yeah.
suggestions. I'm definitely like. Y'all got me in here. I'm not finna just be in here and just coming to work and clocking in. Like, I'm finna tell y'all, you know what I'm saying, what I'll be thinking about when I go
Yeah.
home and shit. So, we'll see. At least people let people use the booth more on Inglewood families. Okay, now you're just switching gangs. Crit Mac is low key turning into World of T-shirts. Okay, don't put him on that level.
That's
Crit
crazy.
Mac showing up a little drunk is not the vibe. Yeah, Moose, No Paperwork Podcast. You see it? No Paperwork Podcast. They've been in the news lately, man. They've been in the news.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, just because of that. When they came down, they got DJ Flip into a little trouble, you know.
Oh, I saw
and,
that. I
and
saw
the
that. Yeah.
whole
But
Rasa Space Blue Devil was hating. There was a whole little deal.
you broke it down though. Dude's logic didn't really pan out, right? Because he
Yeah,
was
but
on a label.
Prime corrected it, and he said that he talked to Grifo, and he wasn't even tripping off that. It's a personal issue, but it just
Okay.
coincided. I mean, I feel like it was a little bit of a clout thing. Like he saw the hate that DJ Flip was getting one thing and was like, "Let me do it," and he knew it would be associated. I think he's smart enough to know the
Man, leave
climate.
DJ Flip alone, bro. He been going through too much lately, bro. Like, and he really is just trying to do good, or at least it seems that way. You feel me?
Yeah, no, and to be fair, the sentiment is that from pretty much all the real ones I've seen from both sides. You know what I'm saying? Like Southsiders, North, everybody's like, man, let him make money. He don't bang. He don't be on this. He's on some square shit. He's a producer. He do the packages. Let him make his money, as long as that he's not like overly associating. That's when you start to get a little in trouble.
Yeah, facts.
They said, nah, don't do Bo like that. He met him. That's what I'm saying. He met Crit Mac. Is Crit Mac like, yo, Bo, let's do the stream. Yeah, make the thumbnail with me in it. No. Crit Mac has no idea who that random ass little Mexican is.
That's crazy, bro.
Flu Flamsta, W Moose, C-Mac not knowing Bo is diabolical. Donnie who? Donnie on the boards. Not Donnie Blitz. We don't show him no love. And I'm going to be at that close competition. I hope you come so I can vote against you. Roast Bo Still Gang, did you get a haircut? Yes, I definitely chopped it off. Shout out to Fats in the chat, man. Fats is the full interview. Why they keep dropping these clips, man? Drop the full BFD No Jumper interview. The first interview I helped get booked on No Jumper, man. I'm definitely like all the clips. They're going crazy. So shout out to BFD in the chat. ASCMG. I'm pretty sure that's Fats. Bro, you wearing the no paperwork shirt, my dude. You know what it is, man. Come on. Maybe he said like day of. Nah, I don't want to show the text because I don't have Flacco's number saved, but I hit him 2 days ahead of time and told him I couldn't do it. And I hit him literally an hour after he texted like, yo, y'all down to do it? And Flacco couldn't do it regardless. So I would have drove down there and would have just been standing there holding my dick staring at Adam. So it's like, I'm kind of glad that I didn't go. Do you guys think Adam should get rid of Wack for the better chemistry of the co-host? For sure. To me. Or he has to tell him to tone it down and just play it cool. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Not fire Wack. Just rein him in. It's like, Adam is the USA. I love my metaphors, guys. Adam is the USA and Wack is Israel. If America doesn't rein Israel in, like Biden, we saw Biden restrict some of the, 5-ton bombs, all that type of shit. Say, this isn't defense. This is more for warfare. Give us then, we keep them a little at bay, even though they're still wilding over there. But Adam's more taking the Trump approach and just, carte blanche. BB could do whatever the fuck you want over there. Honestly, fuck the ceasefire. Even if we're saying it's still in place, do whatever. And I'm just saying that Adam needs to be more like Joseph Robinette Biden and less like Donnie Trump. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Facts. But America, nonetheless, has totally lost control of Israel.
Yeah, exactly. And now it's almost as if Israel runs America. And
you said it. Not
tell me if I'm spitting for the 31 viewers in the chat, man. We going up. Shout out to everybody, man.
Hey, this is a record for us, huh? 30.
I think 30. We did 30 like last stream, not last stream or the one before that. I think the one before that we did definitely 30. So this might be the record, 31.
Okay, Brody, you missing out, bro. You missing out on all these good
Brody's
views,
the problem. Hey, sorry, Brody. You're off the pod.
Narratives.
Ricky texted me before the pod and said, we're cutting Deej. Let me get back to these chats, though. To be fair, though, people want to see y'all talk. They got the connects. Having you around will help them stay relevant. That's why these rappers failing, not handing the torch or features to keep their spot. No, that's true. That's true. And I think the people don't I think people will be on No Jumper and don't realize what No Jumper does for them. And that's why so many people leave No Jumper and kind of fail, because they're like, oh, I got my own shit. Like, this is my own base. I know I'm on No Jumper, but like they're coming for me. And then leave, and then your shit has, 10 viewers. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of humbling. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, even I see Blassie, House Phone, respect to them. They're still doing their thing. But when Blassie was on fucking No Jumper, nothing personal, was some of the hottest shit in the streets. It is not the same effect. He's a lot more focused on products now because he's very smart businessman and knows that he's not going to be selling teas off the fucking shelf now that he's not pushing on No Jumper, them designs on a week-to-week basis. Like, that shit matters.
Facts.
Fuck yeah, gaming on the road. I don't know if Donnie could game on the road. I feel like that'd be dangerous, but shout out to OTB Donnie. The No Jumper universe go out of nowhere. Nah, he was holding it down, bro. No cap. I used to watch his shit. I'd be like watching his stream in the morning, wiping the crust out my eyes. Like, I should be streaming like this. Like, he honestly made me want to stream.
I like that little platform right there.
Nah, for facts. The Don. What's crazy to me is Flacco has repeatedly said he trolls Heather online, yet T-Rose continues to stream with Flacco. And then I seen somebody else say Flacco's tried saying Heather's kid looks like Stet. That is insane if true. T-Rail and Adam miss each other. Facts. Honestly, bro, there's too much sexual tension between Adam and T-Rail at this point, bro. They just need to kiss and make up. Like, who does that, Moose? Yeah, that's weird. I wouldn't make comments about my homie's kid possibly being fathered by someone that's not me. That's crazy. I mean, that's not him. My bad. Not me. Jaleec should be a co-host on your show. I'm requesting never to be on camera with Jaleec. I'm not going to lie. That's one of my rules. I'm going to stick to it. Yo, Ricky, you really house phone? Like, bro, what the fuck? Yo, can we
New
speak on that?
narratives.
Can we speak
New
on that? The
narratives.
shit I sent you, Rick? What'd you think of that? You didn't really respond. You kind of always take the you're such like a good guy and like fucking I'm gonna take the high road, man. I'm gonna let bygones be by. Rick is like the fucking so nice. I'm like
Switzerland.
fuck her.
I'm all about the money, bro. Switzerland. I'm just trying to be the bank. Nah, I didn't really like think it was like a shot at me because I kind of support. I
Give
mean,
him some
I don't.
context. Give him some
Okay, look.
context because only
All right, I'm gonna give
we
you.
know
Yeah,
what we're
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about.
So they tapped in with me. Moose tapped in with me and was like, yo, Jaleec is taking shots on the community episode with House Phone
Facts.
and AD or whatever. So
And
I
Creep was
tried.
on there too.
Creep was on there too. My response was I tried to watch the episode. Then Jaleec started talking about how she was politicking on shit when she was 13, and I had to cut it off respectfully. I don't give a fuck. I'm not here for it. So then I, fast forwarded to the spot that the 45-minute mark or somewhere
Yep.
she's
I
supposed
gave
to
him
be
the
like taking a
timestamp.
shot.
I'm like, check it out. It's only like 30 seconds. Just check it out.
Yeah. And my whole take on it was that I feel like she wasn't really taking a shot. She was just doing the thing, like the conversational fill in the airspace thing. I just think at the end of the day, like, and this is not really like a super duper big shot at Jaleec. She's just not that good of a podcaster, bro. Like she don't really have much to talk about if it's not outside of herself. And I think this last like weekend, we literally saw it with her culminating and telling a story about a shootout, which
That
is
supposedly
like
didn't happen. Supposedly a lot of people are saying never happened. This is all made up fucking,
and I don't know whether that is true or not, but I think Jaleec has kind of gotten a little lost in this space, and I think she's building out her character, which is good. That's good. Trust me, like it's better to have like a character or something that people can't help but to look at rather than trying to rely on, being a orator in the space. Obviously, the latter's harder. But I think like my biggest criticism of Jaleec, and I told her to her face, is like, bro, you got to get back to dropping content. Like, where is the content?
That's when she went up the most, honestly, too. Like, that's where she got her name from, was like reporting and like doing that type, not podcasting, bro. Like you said, that is not her strength. Just like Flacco's strength isn't podcasting, it's making YouTube videos. If we're comparing the one to the other, it's like Flacco's videos and YouTube career is much better than his fucking podcast career. And it's not even it's a whole nother level for Jaleec. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
I just felt,
and I feel like
cheap.
if she was
it's just like a cheap kind of like, got no substance to talk about. So you throw your, co-workers under the bus with the ops. That's like, bro.
But AD and House Phone are an ops though. And I feel, because this is the thing, like I feel House Phone, and because House Phone, he was like, "Oh, shout out to bruh, let him be his own person." Like I feel like he's in an awkward position.
He sent slick shade afterwards to fit in with Jaleec.
Oh, what'd he say?
He was just like, shout out to him, but yeah, it is crazy. Like, pretty much like the resemblance is crazy. Like I see what they're trying to do, remake me. But then he was like, my mama only had one Monte, and
I did.
he was on that, and it's just like.
But facts, like, and that's been a narrative, like, in his lore, from my understanding, because I guess they brought in the Hakeem dude at one point.
We were talking about that.
Yeah, so I feel like if he's felt like he's dealt with this in the past, that he's just addressing it from that standpoint. You know what I'm saying? I get when I see House Phone comment on shit, like I get where he's coming from.
Yeah, you're just a better guy than me, Rick. That's all I be saying, bro. You're just a much better guy. It's like I look at it as like Jaleec went to China and she's talking to Xi Jinping. And she's like hating on, you know what I'm saying, Donald Trump over there, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you can't go over there and then talk bad about, you got to just, even if you feel that way, if I go over to somewhere like that and I know that that's their whole goal is to get you to say some bad shit about No Jumper, that's literally the whole Figmunity world. When a No Jumper host that's currently on No Jumper and they're trying to act like they fuck with both sides and they want them to come through just because they fuck with them, they're trying to manipulate you into saying something bad about Adam and saying that the white man's fucking bad and you're having the same experience that they had there. That's at the end
But
of the day what's
that's
happening.
her whole shtick too. She just be popping it, bro. Like she
Yeah.
just trying to get the reaction out the person or whatever. That's her whole get
Yeah,
down.
yeah. So it's just like, yeah,
which is
she
fair.
was
You know
doing
what I'm
it. Yeah,
saying?
she was
Like,
giving them
yeah,
what
she
they
was doing
wanted.
it. Yeah,
She was giving them what they
and
wanted.
at some
But
point,
that's an
like,
L to me. For
yeah.
Team No Jumper, that's an L when you got somebody that's supposed to be, you know, everybody's like, you always show her love. Lush is showing her love. There's hella people that's like, even when she says foul ass shit, that they're like, no, I still believe in Jaleec. And then you go over there and the first chance you get, you're like, oh yeah, he's just like, he trying to be like you. It's like, bitch, shut the fuck up.
Nah, it's
fuck
crazy.
you then. You know what I mean? Like,
it's a crazy look.
Crazy.
It's a crazy look. And that's why I'm just like, come on, bro. Like I'm just calling it for what it is. Like, I haven't come out here and just said, like, bro, I think Jaleec is a bad podcaster. She is, bro. Like, at the end of the day, like, let's keep it at that wow, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She needs to improve in her podcasting ability. She needs to grow and talk about things outside of herself. I felt like that Thursday episode, though, was actually kind of funny. Like, that was one of her better performances where she was like, oh, let me shake shit up. Let me shake shit.
I don't think she was drinking that time. I think that's pretty much the main thing, is that whether she's drunk and she's there to make the moment, and she's literally like a female Bo Jackman when she gets drunk. You feel me? Like, she's not there to pod. She's there to like rage bait or tell a crazy story about somebody that's kind of embarrassing or make somebody look bad, or, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what she turns into when she drinks.
My takeaway from her being back on Fig and Community is she might actually want to fuck with them. That might be more her speed.
Yeah, and that's,
you know, Pun likes to do the Punstigator thing. He likes to get the that might low key.
It would work out for sure, and she fits in because she's a little more hood. You know what I'm saying? They like, you know what I'm saying, like to like, she fits more in like Smack than she does with like Tam.
Smack looked like he was ready to go.
Like, exactly, but it doesn't
Smack,
take much.
You feel me?
It doesn't take much. We know that it doesn't take much. You get Smack activated.
Smack was hitting her with the. You know what I'm saying? But Smack was ready to go. What?
Nah, yeah. I hope she works everything out. I just think, yeah, certain shit just shows me kind of what character you have and like where your values are and how I should treat you and go about certain things with you. And when I see you tossing my boy under the bus when you done sat in his face and smiled with him and never had no bad words in his face, to then go over there and talk like that is just crazy to me. It's snake behavior. It's like, if you're supposed to be big bad Jaleec, you should have said, Ricky, why are you trying to act like house phone to his fucking face on the pod on No Jumper, if that's how you felt? That's all I'm saying. Not like Ricky gonna get up and punch you. You know what I'm saying? Ricky would have had a good convo with you.
I can't say that I don't expect that type of behavior. So that's why it's just water off the old turtle's back. You know what I'm saying? I don't want
nothing to do with her. And everybody finds out slowly. From the moment I was on the host competition, I said, I know who the real her is. I'm from Sacramento. I know the story of her, and y'all gonna find out too. And that's all I'm finna say. But just keep me out of it. And it's slowly gonna unravel and continue to unravel. I'm one of the weirdos.
Moose cooking her. Mussolini, take her off the grill.
I'm just saying, bro. We gonna see. I'm the one, just like I seen, Hot Wheeler Media. It was this little page, this Raza little news page, hating hard on me, no reason.
What happened to them?
He got exposed. He was your big homies on the SNY yard. He was on a 50-50 yard. Hot Wheeler, you was all bad. You was telling on your homies. And then he had that whole little shit come out. They exposed what he looked like. I was clowning him, going hard.
Whoa,
Kenny sends me a post. Yeah, they got him out of here, but he's still pushing. I thought he deleted all his shit because I didn't see him no more. Kenny sends me a post that says, content not available. I go, I can't see it. He goes, what you mean I can't see it? I go, it says not available. He screenshots it. It's from Hot Wheeler Media. He blocked me. We got him, boys. Hey, fuck you, Hot Wheeler. Hey, I guess I'll take my W, man. Sorry.
Oh, he blocked me too? Oh, no, I'm here. Okay. I said, damn, what'd he say fuck me for?
Nah, yeah, he definitely blocked me. I'm definitely blocked by Hot Wheeler. That's fucking hilarious. Because he said, he was talking shit. He's like, I'm finna be pretty much bigger than you, Moose. And I said, Hot Wheeler, I'm going to keep potting. You keep posting your shit on Instagram. We'll see who gets further. And literally the week after, he gets exposed. And I could not. I was just like, you know what? I must be, doing good for God lately. Because he just been looking out for me. You know what I mean? Like,
what's up with the media page just beat with a podcaster though.
They just be
Like
overly
what?
hating, bro. You know, it's just like a lot of these dudes, they be from the hood and they hate when a fool like me or you is on camera and thriving and doing our thing and we're not super banged out and trying to be Mr. Tough Guy. And they just feel like nobody should listen to us because those are the only people that they respect. Because in their simple minds, they could only respect somebody that could beat them up or hold rank over them. They could never, you know what I'm saying, talk to somebody and like, you know, respect someone's intellect and what they have to offer to the game. You know what I mean? So it's just like, it's just simple minded, like Neanderthal behavior. And that's why what these motherfuckers really are. But that I forgot about that. But Kenny sending me the post and then him showing me that I was blocked is so fucking. It's just chef kiss, bro. Like literally, love that type of shit. Tam is not Gina. Gina views is that Tam she thinks she is. Gina is different than Tam. Tam I think is more like e-news coded, red carpet coded, like. And I understand that maybe No Jumper isn't doing anything for her in that sense, but you knew what No Jumper was before he got there, girl. You can't complain that they're not getting you on the Grammys stage. Who the fuck? They don't even invite Adam. Like, why the fuck do you think they're going to let a new host that's been on there for 6 months come up there? You know what I mean? Like, it's just, like you said, a little lofty. Like, go to the, you know, like she went to the little film festival and like shit like that. She could leverage No Jumper into shit like that and then build.
Well, no, she just used her own name. She just used her own platform and everything. Facts. And they said, "Oh, we have a like smaller creator program." I think she said that. I'm not, you know what I'm saying?
No, and I believe it because I don't think she is No Jumper. I'm just saying like things like that. If she just kind of maybe diversify her shit just to show her skills at interviewing these people on little mini red carpets and like, you know what I mean? Like I know she says she's done shit and she has a page with 100,000 subscribers, but when you drop videos on that page, they get like 8 views, 80 views. So it's like you can't hold the 100,000 subscribers page as either they're active and that's like an active everyday thing for those 100,000 subscribers, or that's just like a number that was tallied up at some point and now just sits there kind of dormant. You know what I mean? So it's like different things. You feel me? Like the Figmunity world, what do they have? 150 or something like that? And it's literally like funding people's mansions. You know what I mean? So it's like there's levels to the 100K plus YouTube channels, you know what I mean?
Facts.
Bro just need the sweatband and the tennis racket. That's crazy. Ricky the Shark. Gina moved out of East Coast and made a wave. Gina was from the East Coast. Gina had 7.
She's out there with Head now, right?
Oh, is that where they are? I thought they're on the West Coast doing that.
Yeah, that's a good question. I'm not sure.
Because their pod doesn't do crazy numbers and isn't super relevant. You know what I mean? And you would assume so with those two
syndicated
names.
Though, right? They're syndicated.
Yeah, but it's like, do you respect that?
Yeah, they're on Sirius XM, right?
But like, it's just like, do you respect that in terms of like they're like Head? Maybe that's good, but for Gina, she's trying to build a wave. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like the Rory and Mal taking the Netflix deal. I feel like you just never hear from these dudes when they take these type of deals. And for older dudes that's trying to get that bag and kind of that's their last NBA contract and then they're going to retire type of thing, that's cool. But for these younger dudes and kind of guys earlier in their careers, I feel like it always stunts their growth, almost always.
I want to know what the bag is like. Number one. And I think, though, that she might be picking up skills and contacts, connections, a catalog of interviews that she'll always be able to leverage in her next move. So, yeah, I do respect that. I think it's a path to go because I always wonder about the radio people. You know, sometimes I get in the whip, the little command station's not working, and it'll be like Power 106, like Big Boy in the morning. I'm like, man, let me listen what Big Boy talking about. Bro, I've been on the radio for 50 years at this point. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, who are these random hosts? I'm not too tapped in with them or whatever. But people say like radio's a black box. We think that there's not a lot of people tapped in. Everybody's on Spotify, but they got their faithful listeners. So
no, they do.
I don't know. It's hard to judge. I'm a numbers person. The numbers, the check, the bag got to make sense.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
sure
saying.
The money makes sense, but then like I'm just saying, like based off of shit, like we judging like YouTube numbers, it don't make sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then it just shows me like, would I rather get a bag and then like kind of water down my shit a little bit, or would I rather build something up to get a bigger bag and then I've been kind of building up this thing the whole time. You feel me? Like that's how I be kind of
Yeah.
look, because it's like, what if somebody else looks at it like, oh, Gina was fucking with Head for them years, and like, look at the numbers they was doing. Maybe we shouldn't renew this contract. When
Hmm.
in reality, if they was just on YouTube and just kind of building their own shit by themselves and building that fan base there, that then somebody will
Yeah.
come with them like, oh, look at all this leverage you have. Here's a bag. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It's kind of like they're going off a legacy kind of name, getting the bag, but then it's not playing out how I think they want it
Yeah.
to.
Time will tell. Infrastructures like that are very interesting. If you've ever worked for a corporate company,
Yeah.
you know what it's like to be behind a behemoth,
Yeah.
but behind those doors, not everything is working right. It's how you leverage it, the connections you make. But Gina, I'm always rooting for her. She's got a fucking amazing voice. I
Yeah.
think she'll
I like
always
Gina.
have
I like Gina.
room
Like
in
I
this
like
space.
Gina. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I like
yeah,
Gina. You feel me? Like
yeah.
yeah. Shout out to Gina Views.
Yo,
And like they said, Gina had 7 failed shows on No Jumper, but that was her going through the gauntlet. Some people was like T-Rail, and he caught on kind of faster and became a good host pretty
yeah,
quick. With AD, it even took some time. You know, AD had all that time before T-Rail got there to him be in boot camp. Duno was completely garbage at podcasting when he got there, and he's on fire on him and Jakarta shit. So he went through the No
Ooh,
Jumper boot camp. So you got to give No Jumper
yeah.
the credit for being a boot camp for creators to come through there. And what they do after is on them, not on No Jumper.
Facts, man. Let me give Gina a follow.
No, yeah. Shout out to
Fuck.
Gina Views, man. I don't know who else did something successful like she did. Maybe T-Rail in the FMW on the radio, but Gina is all over the East Coast. Yeah, then shout out to Gina. Then it does make sense. If she's all over the East Coast and she's relevant in that hip hop world, that's way better than having like a West Coast podcast and being relevant. So I'll take my words back if she's, I'm out the loop.
Nah,
Uh,
Gina is some heat, boy.
Gina's
What?
fine as hell. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to
I'm a
Gina.
chill.
Tam is
I'm a chill.
trash. Heather even better. You're getting out of line now. That's too far. What kind of man has a pink sippy cup? Whose sippy cup is pink? Maybe a broke N word, but someone who can choose any color. It is what it is. I don't know who you talking
Really
about.
getting that for the sippy cup.
I don't know.
What the hell?
My chat's like all frozen. Fuck it. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. There it goes.
Yeah, but let's hit these chats and
Yeah, yeah. Get up
let's
out of here.
call it.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
All
a
right.
little hungover from last night.
I got you.
Still,
I got you. I got you.
still. You feel
We're
me?
gonna fly through these then real quick. If anybody was around back when Wack been at it with Big U for LA roundtable spot since at least the check-in podcast. Okay, he kind of making people look at Sam like he too big for the program. Laura Grandma stopped playing with that Frisco Ben Davis. What? I don't think he would if he was blood. Only time Moose Knuckle got active was a Minecraft premiere. That's funny. Ray Daniels is a salesman for sure. I fuck with Ray Daniels,
Mm-hmm.
but a couple things he said made me be like, damn, is he not as insightful as I thought he was? It kind of hurt me. Yeah, it's a shame. He really just wants his respect and spot as elder. I reckon he would stop popping it at everybody. Wack didn't give Jay Diggs this energy. Shout out to Jay Diggs. Yo, Moose, I'm from Nebraska. Shout out to Andy John, man. Appreciate you. It's an epidemic. You're reading my comments way after the topic or your thing you're talking about. I'm at work. I can't fucking interact like I want to. I'm sorry we're not just reading the chat. We was podding our asses off tonight, man. Well, this is one of our best ones. Honestly, bro,
For sure.
me, Ricky, and Adam need to just do the pod at this point, bro, with how crazy the new
Hey,
way
look,
pod
I'm
been.
I'm letting y'all do your thing,
Everybody
you
acts
know.
like Ricky's just fucking because the comments say they hate Ricky. That's just like somehow like the status quo. And I see way more like people like when you have people that are like, nah, Ricky's cool to the hate. That's how you know you got people that fuck with you. Because if they don't really fuck with you, they'll just let people get the hate off and kind of be like,
Yeah,
whatever. Like I'm not gonna hate on him, but when you got people that are like, nah, Ricky's cool, like you're tripping. Like that's how you know you doing
yeah,
something right.
yeah. I'm enjoying the discourse. I see y'all, man. I see y'all doing your thing.
Yeah, it's only gonna make him greater, man. Come on. Shout out to Nebraska. Had a great time out there. What the fuck? Moose Nose, Moose Knuckle Barber said, "Fuck it, only the burns and call it a fade." I had to do my clean myself up, so if it's fucked up, it's because of me. Don't blame my barber, bro. Jaleec makes Moose shake like a mini bike. I will let y'all run that narrative if I don't got a pod with her. I promise. Moose,
Ah,
Moose knows I have 4 burner YouTube accounts. I don't know who you are, bro, but shout out to you. Moose Knuckles. Moose Knuckle did his own haircut with his dad's bald trimmer. That you're actually damn near on point. I was stupid enough to believe I would never get the girl of my dreams. I used to do J-Cat shit. What are y'all on in here? Wack has so much influence and power, but he chooses to use it for nothing but bring others down. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Moose Knuckle is not Mac Dre. I don't even know what that's in relation to, and we didn't even get to talk about. Did we talk about La Russell? We gotta run it back.
Yeah,
we'll run it back.
We're gonna save him for Brody. He gonna do a clinic on him.
Brody was. I finally got Brody to go hop. Hate La Russell train. I'm so happy everybody's hopping on with me.
Yeah, we both on, and we not hopping on for a while.
I used to go to Fig and spend 1 to 3K a night. It was really bad. Okay, bro, come on, get help. I can see there was no paperwork on that haircut. Please, bro, what do you guys think of Jaleec?
Yo,
fuck Munchie B pod tour. I didn't see the hate that she's on Munchie B, but who cares? Nobody's taking it serious. And Munchie B BFD song in the works, bro. We gonna see, bro. Munchie B work with the North. We'll just be on the lookout. I felt like I supported half of the LA rappers and 3/4 of the Bay rappers by buying pussy. Okay, let's keep going, bro. We need some good ones. 7-4 Hoover, who do y'all think is the most famous No Jumper fan? Y'all remember Adam interviewed the guy from Sugar Ray and he was up to date on everything and everyone? I remember Van Lathan was hell into No Jumper and that surprised me.
Van Lathan is tapped.
I love Van Lathan. He's one of my favorite.
Van Lathan
people.
Is tapped in.
Van Lathan.
I actually just found that out. I was at a bar randomly with someone, and they told me they're like Van's tapped in.
Nah, Van was like I remember he was talking about like the inner workings of like community and back on Fig when they were still on No Jumper. He's like asking about like, oh, what about Slowka and shit. It was crazy. I was like, bro, it's tapped in. Blasey on All Facts Pod Wednesday live at 4 p.m. That's gonna be a good one. I fuck with Blasey. I don't think he fucks with me, but I fuck with Blasey, so who cares? Jaleec is the Felicia of the pod world. That's crazy. Okay, a couple more, y'all, and we'll get up out of here. Let's scroll all the way to the bottom. That MooseMan Joe Rogan song is underrated. I appreciate y'all. Hella people been hitting me saying to rap more, bro. Me and Ricky gonna make a song. Just know that. Man.
Facts.
See it.
Facts.
See it. But I appreciate y'all. Moose is Kanye making a comeback, man. We got more topics. We'll run it back soon, bro. We'll give y'all another pod soon because we got much more to talk about. We got to get Brody Deej in here. If you haven't, though, like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. What's the deal? Tell me how you feel. I'm with my boy Ricky. You know what I'm saying? We swim with the sharks. Let them know where they can find you. All that shit.
Yeah, Ricky Roy on everything, man. I'm about to get my little telecast going and stuff. You feel me? We gonna have the little subjects or whatever topics on the side of the screen. We about to be doing it up. The pod's gonna keep getting better every week. Y'all just wait on it. But yeah, tap in Ricky Roy. You know what I'm saying on all platforms. We
was podding tonight, man. Tonight was
we always do,
pod,
bro. Hey, we always do.
Man,
we always do.
Hey. New Way Pod, we gonna tell Adam we taking this bitch over. You on the New Way Pod now, Adam. Not the other way around, bro. You ain't bringing us in the pod. We bringing you in. We bringing you in, dog. What the fuck is you talking about? Like the stream, man. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe. Go subscribe to Ricky. I'll drop his shit in the description. I'll put his YouTube channel in there. He's been dropping some heaters. I was just I'm still gotta go watch your fight reaction stream because I want to see y'all take, and then I'm gonna watch the Blueface shit again, and we'll
start
come
at
back
16
again.
minutes. Start at 16 minutes because I had a little technical difficulties, but I appreciate it, man. Y'all tap in with that fight review it. You know what I'm saying? You already know what it is.
Yes, sir. 21 people in the chat, man. We love y'all. Appreciate y'all. We'll go live as soon as possible whenever we could get us three together. Maybe it'll be tomorrow, maybe the next day. You'll see. All right, just stay tuned. Turn on them noties, and we'll see you soon. Love y'all, man. We out.